Hello. Hello. Oh, I realized I didn't move the cat cam back to the cat sitting on the chair. Wait, let me fix the cat cam. Cat cam. Hey, cat. There we go. Oh, I didn't realize the cat cam was on. Ah, you can just see my floor. Oh, got it. Cat cam. I fixed it. Look at him. He's so cute. Literally the second I go live, I always get an email. Don't open the email. No, stop that. Ugh. Wow, I'm all over the place today already. Oops. Oh well. Hello. My cat just laughed at me. Oh my gosh. Mariana, hello. Oh my gosh, thank you for the resub. 7 heckin' months. What the heck? Welcome in. How are you doing today? How are you doing? I've just gotten so many notifications all as soon as I go live. Why does this happen? You don't alert because I haven't played this one. That is okay. Do not worry about it. I was gonna say something. I totally just blanked on my words. I totally just blanked on what I was gonna say. Oops. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Cute hair, you're doing spring cleaning today and errands. Ooh, cleaning is great. Cleaning, I love getting to clean. I cleaned my kitchen this morning. Not this morning, while I was making lunch. So I hope you're being productive. And thank you. I haven't washed my hair since Monday. And I didn't want to take a shower before stream because I wanted to work out, but I didn't want to work out before stream. So I was like, I don't know what to do with my hair. So I put it up because it's greasy and it was in braids. So that's why it's wavy. So that's where this hair came from. And then the makeup just like came out. Like I'm very happy with my makeup today. Also, my whole setup's make it like freaking me out today because everything's different. Because we're playing Nancy Drew, so to like move things around because it messes with everything. And it's just stressing me out. It's stressing me out, man. It's kind of funny, but it's like freaking me out. But it's okay. It's fine. I don't think I have anything to tell you guys about this morning. But it's not morning. It is 1 p.m. It is not morning. Need to get cleaning. Be like, good luck. Good luck. I hope you get everything that you're trying to get done. Yeah, I don't have anything to talk about. Nothing at all. Not really. Gimbal's been pretty cute. Gimbal's been pretty cute, but that's really it. That's really it. Oh, okay. So I've been wanting to get a chair for my bedroom. Like, we have a corner in our room next to my dresser that I've, like, since we moved in, I wanted to put a chair there. And I have been, like, looking. Like, I'm very picky about, like, buying furniture. And I was looking on Facebook Marketplace yesterday. I have to show you this chair. But the seller hasn't responded yet, and I'm so sad. Because I want this chair. I want this chair for my room. I have to show you it. Look at this chair. Look at how comfy that looks. I need it. I need it to put in the corner. Just look out the window and listen to the rain and hang out with my cat. I need it. Desperately. So hopefully the seller is going to respond today. Hi, Panda. You need this chair in your life? Me too, Panda. Me too. I need it desperately. I desperately need this chair. And then since I was looking at that yesterday, I've just gone on a kick of, what's everything else that I've been wanting for the room that I could go get soon and order. And so I found this mirror on Etsy that I'm thinking about getting. That's also really cute. Do I have it pulled up right now? Do I? I don't think I have it pulled up right now. Hold on. This mirror. This mirror. Look at how pretty that is. Look at how pretty. To go like above my dresser. And then there's a bunch of, like, I want to do something like this with like a gallery wall on it. I need it. I need it. However, the big one is like $120, and that's like kind of a lot. But it's also like has to ship from France, so it would be a while. But I need it. I need it. And we just got our tax return, so I might convince husband to let me buy furniture and decorations for the apartment right now. We'll see. We'll see. Because I can't find any good mirrors on Facebook. It's an expensive mirror. It's actually not. It's actually not an expensive mirror. Mirrors, I didn't realize until recently, but mirrors are really expensive for like a pretty one or like a nice mirror. They're expensive. But it also says it's handmade. So, you know, the price is reasonable. It was like right next to France. Panda lives right next to France. I don't think you could like bring it to me though. So, but if you wanted it, you could get it probably pretty quickly in the mail. But I need this mirror, and that I just flicked my mic. I also just realized my mic is all the way like so low. So there we go. But I need it. I need it. Is that how you want the mirror? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I could probably get it faster if they just ship it right to me versus shipping to you and then shipping to me, which would just do that. I feel like that just wouldn't make a lot of sense now. But I need it. I need it. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're playing Nancy Drew today. I'm very excited. I've played this one somewhat recently. Husband and I have played this one somewhat recently. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites, but it's definitely a fun one. It's like light and not quite as spooky as some other games, especially some of the more recent ones we've played. So I'm very excited to play it. It's a lot of fun. It's Creature of Kapu Cave, and it takes place in Florida. I just said Florida. Hawaii. It takes place in Hawaii. And it's quite fun. And we'll get to see some of the Hardy Boys. And I love the Hardy Boys. So that'll be fun. We also, if you're new to our Nancy Drew streams, we do play a drinking game during our Nancy Drew streams. I have water. Same thing. Yeah, Florida, Hawaii, same thing. They're basically the same. But we do play a drinking game. I have a full water bottle full of water. You can drink whatever you want. Just stay hydrated. Eat a snack if you need to. This is how I stay hydrated for the weekend, is I drink like 3 hydro flasks in 3 hours, and then I'm hydrated for the rest of the weekend, and I'm fine. Don't need to drink another sip of water, and I'll be fine. But our drinking word is island. Our drinking word is island. And if you ever forget, you can do command drink, and it'll pop right up. Right here, our drinking word is island. So anytime anyone says that word, we read the word, or Nancy says the word, we take a drink of water. We'll see how fast I have to pee. You don't think that's how it works? I definitely think that's how it works, Panda. I definitely think that's how it works. I don't know what you're talking about. No clue what you're talking about. I don't have anything else to say, so I'm gonna open the game. Let me see. Let's try to open it. I'm really annoyed at this specific game because the icon for the game is typically like a square icon with like a green, it's like a greenish blue, and a silhouette of Nancy. The icon for this one, drinking the bottles now and being 150 times again. That's exactly how it works, Panda. Exactly how it works. But the icon for this game is just a different silhouette of Nancy's head, like it's head shaped, and it annoys me a lot. But that's irrelevant. But I just wanted to let you know that it bothers me. And volume should be good. How does volume sound for you guys? Sounds good on my end, and it looks like it's pretty good on there as well. Oh! I'm losing frames again. I'm a bit quiet? Okay, I'm losing frames again too. I'm losing frames again. Okay, well, I can't change my volume. My volume's all the way up, so I'll lower the game a little bit. Let me change my settings. Let's see if I remember how to change it. It's still the same as it was last time. Music is a bit loud against your voice. Okay. Let me lower it a bit. Okay, so the settings that husband had me change are the same as what they were last week. So, I don't know the problem. I'm gonna try opening it again. We're just gonna sit here in this scene and see if it decides to freak out. How's your day been? My day's been pretty good. Our weather's really nice, so I'm like it's nice and sunny, so I'm in a pretty good mood. I edited a full video, like start to finish. Edited, made a thumbnail, uploaded it because I didn't want to edit it yesterday. For today, it's literally for today, so it'll be out at 5 p.m. So like right after stream. And I made a TikTok, And I cleaned my kitchen. And I hung out with my cat. So it's been a pretty good day so far. Okay, so does it look okay? Does the game look like the stream look okay to you, Panda? Because based on the numbers, it's not supposed to look nice right now. Like it's dropping frames, but it's like going a little crazy. So productive? Yeah, it was a pretty productive morning, and I got to stay in bed till like 8:15. Seems good to you? Okay, then I think we'll go. But I need to lower my volume. Looks fine for you too, Nurse Banshee? Okay. Also, hello, Nurse Banshee. How are you today? I'm gonna lower my volume because it's loud in my ears. Okay. New game.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew.
Oh, Nancy
Since
feels loud.
Since you can tell a lot about
Does
a
that feel
person by
loud?
where he
That
or
looks
she
loud.
lives.
Hold on. It looks really loud on my OBS. I'm gonna lower that a little bit.
I thought I'd introduce myself by showing you my room. As you can see,
Okay.
I keep
How
it
does this
pretty
sound?
neat. Of course, I don't spend that much time in here. I always seem to be off solving mysteries.
I need to adjust my volume too. Volume's always a pain for these games. Okay, that should probably be good.
Anyway, here's
Okay.
my center of operations.
That feels good.
My
You
desk.
like that better? Okay.
Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do.
Just like when you
what
work
I
in the
do,
house. Ooh,
take a look at
nice.
the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful,
Especially if you're new to the mystery solving business.
And be sure to check out my scrapbook.
I love the lawnmower in the background. Why it's so loud though? That's the question. I don't know why they've made it so loud.
Really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad.
Don't worry, I won't.
He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That will tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane.
Forgot your drink? Okay.
Be on your way.
Also, Nurse Banshee, in case you didn't hear, we are playing a drinking game if you'd like to participate. I just drink water. You can drink whatever you want. But our drinking word is island. So if anytime we hear, see, or read the word island, we drink. Okay. There's not going to be anything like new in here. How to be a detective. I know how to be a detective. I've played all these games like 10 times each, so I know how to be a detective. Whoa, I can't speak. Case file. Current assignment, travel to Hawaii and spend 3 weeks working for Dr. Quigley Kim, an entomologist who needs someone to help her do fieldwork on the Big Island. One of Dad's friends saw the want ad she ran in the alumni newsletter and thought of me. I won't get paid, naturally, and I'm not exactly sure what someone who studies insects means by field work. But I do get a free plane ticket, and I'll be working outdoors in one of the most beautiful places in the world. The only thing that kind of worries me is instead of meeting Dr. Kim at the airport, Dr. Kim wants me to take a bus to this little town on the southern coast of the Big Island. I'm supposed to pick up the keys to the vehicle she'll leave for me there, and someone named Big Island, Mike at Big Island, Mike's immersion excursion. Which means I'll have to drive to her field camp, which is deep in the rainforest by myself. But it's not like I'll be going anywhere dangerous. I'll be in a tropical paradise. What could possibly go wrong? Famous last words, Nancy. Famous last words. I would like to start the game, thank you. And we're doing Junior because, like I said, I'm a weenie. Dr. Quigleykin Space Camp, Volcano National Park, Hawaii. This feels very loud to me. A lot of drinks for the first 5 minutes of the game. Yeah, once we get past like the intro part, it's not going to be as bad. It'll be a lot less often. Someone's trashing the camp. Oh no. The tape recorder. It's recording. Gotta go find that. Alright. What a start to a game. Big Island Mike's immersion excursion. I can't read that.
Just off the bus, huh? If you're looking for a real deal Hawaiian vacation, you got off at the right spot.
What's a real deal Hawaiian vacation?
Real deal Hawaiian vacation.
You sign up with Big Island Mike. You'll live
Island.
like a real Hawaiian. Work like they work. Play like they play. No tourist stuff. From me, You get authentic.
Okay.
So you're kind of a travel agent?
See, I'm like a tailor.
Oh.
Only I don't make clothes, I make vacations. Real, honest to goodness Hawaiian vacations. Custom made to fit just you and you alone. You like
Okay.
the beach? I'll get you to the beach, but I'll also keep you busy.
I don't want to be busy.
doing
It's my
things
my
real
vacation.
Hawaiians have done for 1,000 years. And you'll have a good time doing it, I'll make sure. In fact, I've got a couple of guys staying here about your age. They're from the mainland too.
Nancy's not single though, so it's fine.
Fishing, snorkeling, everything. You sign up, you'll do everything too. Maybe even at the same time as them, huh?
Stop trying to play matchmaker with me, Big Island Mike.
I'm just here to pick up some car keys.
She's not. Nancy's not single.
Nancy Drew?
No, Nancy has a boyfriend. His name is Ned.
He's gonna be working up there in the rainforest with Dr.
Nancy is
Kim
dating
studying
Ned.
bugs. You're gonna have to pick him up and put him in jars and stuff.
Probably.
I don't think Dr. Kim will make me do anything.
Is that yes, it's canon in every single game, Panda.
I'll be working for Dr. Kim than up at the Healy Healy.
It's very
That doctor
canon.
there, he makes people mess with stuff way worse than
It's
bugs.
even in the books. It's even in the books.
What's the Healy Healy?
The Healy Healy Research Center. Everything up there's a big mystery.
There's a whole big
People who
like
work at Healy Healy
debate
may not
though on
stay
Team
long,
Ned or
and when
Team
they
Frank.
leave, they
That's a
don't
whole
come
thing though too.
Be that as it may, I'm supposed
Give
to
me a
get
key.
from you.
Dr. Kim arranged for you to use one of my rooms.
You don't even have to do.
Not the key
That's
right
okay.
here,
But
you know what?
I feel like it's been
I'm not
mentioned a
gonna
lot
give
of
it to you.
times during streams, so I figured you would have known. But that's okay. You're not gonna give me the keys.
Big Island Mike immersive
Island.
excursion beats chasing bugs around the
You don't
jungle
pay
any day. And to prove
That's
it,
okay.
I'm not gonna give you the key until you go to the beach, collect some shells, and make a necklace for me. You
Big
can put
Island
the shells
Mike,
you find
come
in
on,
here.
bro.
Make me an aloha necklace.
Fine.
There's a picture of it over at the necklace making table.
But I really think I should go meet Dr. Kim like I'm supposed to.
You make the necklace, I give you the key. Only you know
Fine.
what? You're not gonna want it anymore. You're gonna walk on the beach, look for shells, sit and string them. You're gonna get so relaxed. You're gonna come back in here and say, "You were right, Big
Island.
Mike. Forget the bug doctor. Sign me up."
I don't think so.
You'll see.
I don't think so. Wikiti, wahoo, waiahi, wahoo, yoha.
Looks like you need
Welcome
some
to the
kind of
Wikiti
special
game.
money for this. I barely have any real money.
I want to play Wikitiki. Hawaiian facts. Oh. It requires money. Newspaper. Mystery infestation jeopardizes pineapple crop. Sudden unexplained die-off has growers mystified. An unidentified pest is causing severe damage to local pineapple crops. According to the spokesperson at the University Extension Service, growers from all around the Big Island, but especially in the Healy Healy River Valley, have reported that pineapple plants in all stages of maturation, I don't know how to pronounce that, are simply wilting and dying despite the absence of any readily observable pests. The phenomenon was first reported less than 2 weeks ago. The spokesperson said the Extension Service is moving as quickly as possible to collect, process, and analyze samples from infected plants in hopes of pinpointing the cause. We could be dealing with a brand new plant virus, the spokesperson said, but it's more likely than an oh my gosh. It's more likely that an insect, albeit a semi-microscopic one, is the culprit. Although growing pineapples for export is no longer economically feasible due to ever-escalating values of land throughout the Hawaii Islands, local demand for pineapples is stronger than ever. But unless the mysterious pest currently afflicting their field is identified and brought under control soon, growers fear that the season's pineapple crop will be a total loss. Oh, there's more? False alarm threatens Healy Healy security. Police response to possible break-in is stymied? I don't know that word. Early Tuesday morning, police units dispatched to the Healy Healy Research Center in response to an automatic alarm were refused entry by guards at its main entrance. After checking the guards' identification, police officers left without entering the compound. Late Tuesday morning, a spokesperson for the Healy Healy issued a statement confirming that at 2:19 a.m. an alarm signaling a security breach at the center has been triggered. Healy Healy personnel quickly searched the premise but found no sign of burglary or vandalism and later determined that a short in the security system had resulted in a false alarm. The director of the center, Dr. Malachi Craven, refused to comment on the incident. Why is there a picture of Shakespeare right here? I just saw that. The state-of-the-art facility built 7 years ago on land donated to the Healy Foundation is licensed to conduct privately funded horticultural and biochemical research. It is not required to disclose the precise nature of its research, and access to the facility is extremely limited. According to police, by Tuesday evening, the relay between police headquarters and Healy security system had been disconnected. Okay, there's a lot going on over there. Masks. I've never really looked around the office too much before. Can I not read the sign? Ooh, we could buy stuff.
Try it and trade it. Must be part of the immersion excursion thing.
I want money. Turn fishes into riches when you try it and trade it.
Big Island Mike told me to make an aloha necklace. Ah, here we go. So what shells do I need?
Do I have enough shells? I don't think I have enough shells. And I don't have the centerpiece. Okay, we gotta go find shells.
A little surfer shack. Too bad it's closed.
I want to go
Whoever runs it is
surfing.
probably off surfing.
Let's
Wish I had
fish.
time to fish, but I don't.
Who's that?
Hello?
So, did you arrive okay?
Ned!
Ned,
Panda, this is our
hi.
boyfriend.
Perfect timing. I just got here. In fact, I'm on the beach.
Played most of the games multiple times. I've played all of the games.
No,
At
I have to put
least
up shelves
4
and make a necklace
times.
before I can get the keys she's left for me. It's a long story.
Well, I wish I could be there with you. Believe me, it's done nothing
Aw.
but rain nonstop since I dropped you off at the airport. The sky's just this constant shade of gray. It'd be depressing even with you here. But with you not here, it's...
Oh my gosh, you're not gonna believe this, but Frank and Joe Hardy are here.
What?
Frank and Joe Hardy.
Positive. Hey, listen, I'll call you later, okay?
Isn't it kind of weird? Like
Bye.
Panda, I love these games.
I just got
I will
here.
replay these
I'm going to be
games
helping this
literally as many
entomologist
times
Dad
as I
heard about do
can.
field work for the next 2 weeks.
I love these games
What are
so
you
much,
guys
no matter
doing
how many
here?
times I played
We
them.
got here yesterday.
Believe it or not, we're on assignment.
Joe, keep it down.
I also love
Richard
sharing them with
Akins,
you guys
the
as well.
CEO of Akins Biotech? He
Akins
hired us to do
Biotech?
kind of a background check on Pua Mapu and her father, Mike Mapu.
Ooh, that's Big Island Mike.
Class surfer. He runs a local business called Big Island Immersion Excursions.
No kidding. I'm supposed to
I feel
pick
like I'm
up a
yelling.
car at Big Island.
Makes sense,
Nights.
yeah.
What is
Yeah.
this Akins
And like, if I
guy
wasn't
with a
streaming
background
these,
check
I'd be
for?
playing them on my
He's
own.
thinking about using Pua
Because I
in
love
the ad
them.
campaign for one of his products. He wants to make sure there aren't any skeletons in either of the Mapu's closets before he makes her an offer.
Since she teaches surfing for her dad, we signed up for one of his immersion excursions so we could get to know her and make sure she's as
Love
squeaky
her.
clean as she seems.
Akins figured someone who was closer to her own age could find out a lot more than some private
Probably true.
investigator.
So you were basically hired to vacation in Hawaii and learn how to surf. Is
Honestly, it
that what
sounds
you're saying?
fantastic.
Don't worry. As soon as the opportunity presents itself, we'll be doing some hardcore snooping too.
Yeah,
Sure.
Akins wants us to make sure Mapu's business is also squeaky clean. But the guy never leaves his office, which so
There's
far
probably
has
a
made
big reason
rummaging
for
through
that.
his paperwork impossible.
So you're doing field work for an entomologist?
Yep,
For the bug
just
doctor.
me and Dr. Kim and a couple thousand of her closest insect-type friends out there in the jungle.
Well, watch out for Kane Okala.
Aw, Joe.
Watch out for who?
Kane Okala. That's Hawaiian for rough-skinned man.
He's this legendary guy who got half burned up in a volcano a millennium or 2 ago, and now whenever something really bad happens on the island, people start saying they've seen him in the jungle.
Oh, island.
He doesn't like people messing with his island, see? So he goes on these rampages.
That's true.
Apparently, his temper is as nasty as his complexion.
And there have been a lot of sightings lately, probably because of the pineapples.
What's wrong with the pineapple?
Nancy, you literally just
Pineapples
read the
have been growing
newspaper.
so poorly on this part of the island that people say
Island.
there may not even be a local crop this year. But nobody can say why. Although I'm willing to bet this Kane Okala guy could.
Joe.
If he really existed, which of course he does not. Happy, Frank?
Well, I better get going. Good luck, you guys. I have my cell phone, so keep in touch.
You too. In fact, if there's anything you need out there,
Food, toiletries, monster repellent.
Monster
call us
repellent.
anytime, okay?
Okay, bye.
Bye.
See you, Nance.
Let's search for shells. Shell. Apparently he pays as much attention as I do. Yeah, it seems like it. Shells. More shells. I'm gonna go swimming. A shell. That might be all the ones that I need. Have enough? Yeah, I think so. It should be 6 and 6. That's backwards, though. There we
They
go.
are beautiful.
All right, Mike.
Just give this to Mr. Moppo
Give me
and
my
I'll be on my
keys.
way.
You finished
Hey,
the
Mike.
necklace.
If you could give the extra shells I collected to those 2 guys from the mainland, that'd be great. May I keep the necklace I made?
Sorry. My idea, my necklace.
Rude.
The key is yours.
Thank you.
Thank
Hey,
you.
One more thing. Kane Okala.
The rough-skinned guy?
that rough-skinned guy? What about him?
It's the people at Healy Healy. They're doing something that Kane Okala doesn't like. That's why he's back. The people that say he's just a legend, don't believe them.
I'll remember that.
Okay.
Really.
All right,
I
Mike.
don't regret this. The rig's out front. Got a GPS system and everything. The location of Dr. Kim's camp's already programmed in.
Thanks.
I heard that
Perfect.
something weird seems to be going on with the pineapple crop this year. What have you heard about it?
It's the Healy Healy. Whatever they're doing up there, it's gonna end up ruining the pineapple fields. The newspapers.
I'm gonna say they're
the
probably
truth.
already ruined
They're
at this
just
point,
too afraid of the
Mike.
Healy Healy lawyers to write the truth.
Well, it was nice meeting you.
Mahalo.
Okay. Let's go. There's our car. All right, where are we going? Let's go to the Healy Healy. Bridge washed out. Let's just go back to Quigley's. Let's go back to the camp instead of the Healy Healy. Go back to Camp Quigley. Not back for the first. Oh no, it's been trashed!
Stuck in a ditch. Great. Well, hopefully Dr. Kim will be able to help me get it out. Uh-oh. Sounds like I missed a call.
Oh no.
You have reached Nancy Drew, who is currently unavailable. At the tone, please leave a message.
Hi, Nance, it's Joe. Listen, Big Island Mike heard on the radio that the bridge on the road leading to that bug lady's camp just washed out.
Yeah, I
I
know.
hope you get this message before you get to her place, because if you've already crossed the bridge, it sounds like you won't be able to get back into town for a couple of days. In
Thanks.
any case, be careful, and again, if there's anything Frank or I can do, just holler. Take care.
Will do.
So, on top of being stuck in a ditch, I'm stranded in the jungle.
Thanks for thinking. Yeah,
Still
thanks
not
for nothing,
alone.
dudes.
I mean, I won't be when I find Dr. Kim. Oh my gosh, this place is a mess.
Oh no!
What happened? And where's Dr.
Time to
Kim?
clean up. We don't have anything to fix that.
A winch.
A winch. Not gonna do much. Bring it back down. Okay.
A tape recorder.
Tape recorder.
There's a tape in it. Looks like it needs to be rewound.
Alright, this is gonna take a few minutes to listen to.
I'm Dr. Quigley Kim, and this is an oral record of my activities on the Big Island.
Island.
Beginning with today, March 11th. Hopefully, I'll remember to use this thing every day, but I much
I love
prefer
Dr.
writing
Kim.
things down. And frankly, I don't care much for hearing myself on tape. It makes me sound very nasal for some strange reason. Of course, this whole recording thing was my father's idea. I mean, just because he always kept an oral journal when he was in the field, he automatically assumed I'd want to too. So he practically forced me to. There I go again. Well, at least with this thing, when I start digressing, I can just push this button and. Already, I'm forgetting to use this thing. Okay, now March 15th. My camp's all set up and my equipment's all ready to go. So tomorrow, I'm gonna start rigging fast traps. I probably should have started doing that today, but I spent the whole morning observing a colony of feral bees.
Ooh, feral bees. What makes a bee feral compared to a not feral bee? Or are all bees feral?
Spend the whole day observing whatever insect I want. Would that be cool or what?
Or what?
March 19th. This has never happened to me before, ever. But when I was out checking traps in the jungle today, I got the
Oh, this takes place in March.
I was being
It's March right
watched.
now.
I mean, it was broad daylight and I didn't see anybody or hear anything, but I just suddenly got this creepy feeling that I wasn't alone.
You probably
And
weren't alone. You
after
were
about
studying
3
bugs.
minutes, it went away. It was just weird. It's March 24th.
That was
For the past 2
yesterday.
days now, I've heard this very odd humming sound coming from
I assume
way
bees
deep
kept by a
in the
beekeeper
jungle.
aren't considered
Okay,
feral since
to
a human
be
tends
honest,
to them.
sounds
That's
more
probably
like
correct.
whispering.
That's probably
One
how it
minute
is.
it's there, next minute it's gone, and I have no idea what's causing it. I don't even have a theory as to what's causing it.
Not even a theory.
It's March 28th. Great news. Actually, lots of great news. I just got done with my initial fast jar content analysis, and it looks like something really strange is going on with the Norsabeta odorata larvae around here. Once I run these numbers through my formula machine, which I'm retrieving from my trunk even as I speak, once I run these numbers, I'll know for sure. And I'm getting an assistant. Somebody named
That's me.
Drew has agreed to fly out here for a couple of weeks and work for me, which means I'm on the verge of fame, fortune, and free labor. Woohoo! Is life good or what?
I think she's so funny. And this is the attack. Fame, fortune, and free labor.
The tape ran out.
That's quite a lot of
What was that?
stuff.
I sure hope Dr. Kim is okay. Dr. Kim?
It's clear she's not in here, Nancy.
Hello?
It's literally
Anybody
like
here?
10 square feet.
Dr. Kim?
Was curious and looked it up. It does in fact have to do with whether or not they're kept by a beekeeper.
got
Oh,
a
that's
bad
cool.
feeling about
Okay,
this.
that makes a lot of sense. Cause like same for like I was talking about feral cats with husband the other day, and like that's basically the same thing as like for cats and other animals. So that makes a lot of sense. Also, does stream still look okay because my numbers are freaking out on my OBS, but it looks okay to me. So if it's like something is funky, just let me know. The chest.
Interesting lock.
Listen to the other day? Yeah. Okay, so I wrote these down because in the recorder, it had the code. So good on your end. All right, perfect. Because like it's saying it's really technically supposed to be really bad based on my OBS, but I don't know what's going on. But so I wrote the code down because it was on the recorder. You can see it in like the red text. So which one's this first one? That's blah. So blah is this one. Blow. Blue. Blah. Bleh. And blee. So it's blee. Blah. Bleh. Oh, I wrote blue twice. Oh, good. That was blah. Blah. Blue. There we go. Ooh, Quigley Kim.
Malachi Herbert Craven.
IQ of 182.
IQ of 20.
Maintains a blog.
Maintains blog.
Doctorate in horticultural from Cornell. Specialized in chemically induced plant mutations. Hi, Makoto! My mom could help with dollhouse problems and we were selling when you came on. I mean, at the time, no clue what's going on. That is okay. I hope the dollhouse, everything is working out now. But we are solving a mystery in Hawaii. So you might like this one if you haven't played this one before. But Nancy is in Hawaii working as a unpaid intern for an entomologist. And Frank and Joe Hardy are also on the island. investigating two of the other characters. It's not, oh, I'm so sorry. I hope it gets better, though. I hope it gets better. I would offer help, but I don't really know what I can do from this far away. Roof did not go on last night like we hoped. Ooh, I'm sorry. That sucks. Hopefully it works itself out soon. Okay. He has an IQ of 182. High school yearbook called him least likely to ever play well with others. Maintains blog at I am a genius tech. .tech. On faculty at Iowa College for 2 years. Colleagues detest him.
Solar power.
Born Sharpton County, Ohio, August 18th, 1943. Involved in private research at Worldwide Agro Chem Moby Tech Vive Chem. Calls solar power the only hope for the Earth's future. It won't work anywhere that isn't at least 50% solar powered. Wow. Not much other than moral support. I'm hoping we can get it figured out when hubby gets home tonight from work. Husbands can often help with things like that. Husbands can be useful that way. Works at Healy Research Center, but current employer unknown. Oh, okay. Thrown out of World Conference on Biotechnologies in Geneva for calling co-presenters hopelessly deluded morons. Wrote article How Peer Jealousy is Destroying Research Science for December 2005 issue Journal of Health and Horticulture. Ooh, a phone number.
Chicago, maybe?
312. I don't need to write these down. They're in our phone. You like this guy? Oh, why? He's awful.
Okay, what else do we have in this trunk?
He's truly awful, just like till we meet him.
Security pass for the Healy Research Center. Maybe someone there knows where Dr. Kim is.
We get to sneak in. Article is the study of decorative plant. I know. Okay, that's the journal.
Wonder what this thing does.
Turn it on to find out. You like his aggressive ways? That's really funny.
Nancy, welcome. Use this radio to call me at this frequency, 18.305 QK.
QK.
1, 2, 3 testing. 1, 2, 3 testing.
Can anybody hear me? Okay. Power.
The radio doesn't have any power.
Oh boy. Anything else with? Oh,
Must be Dr. Kim's notes. Phew, looks like Greek to me.
that's because it probably is Greek. Let's try calling this number.
LifeWorks Biochem? Dr. Kim, you're finally calling?
Should we try to pretend to be Dr. Kim or be Nancy? I think we should just be Nancy.
No, my name is Nancy Drew.
How did you get this number?
Okay, I guess we gotta be. I guess we gotta be quickly.
Hello?
I guess we'll try again later. Let's go to.
Anywhere
Oh,
till I get this thing out of the ditch.
let's get it out of the ditch then. Attached to the car. Then we'll go to the Healy and try to get stuff to fix the solar power panel.
There, it's out of the ditch.
Hope I didn't have a chance of talking to the person. I don't remember. I did that when husband and I played too. It doesn't like ruin the game or anything though. I just don't remember what happens when you call. But I think we can call back later. I could be wrong. I don't know. But it doesn't like mess up the game or anything. I have a pass.
All right, lady, hold it right there.
You probably shouldn't have done that.
Who are you? Where did you get that pass?
I found it.
I'd rather not say until you tell me who you are.
I'm Malachi Craven, of course.
Oh, yeah, of
Head
course.
this facility. Now, what were you doing with that pass?
I found it.
Where?
There's no need to shout, okay? I mean, you don't even know who I am.
Yeah, bro. Get to
All
know
right,
me
then, who are
first.
you?
My name is
I'm Nancy.
Drew. I'm Dr. Kim's temporary research assistant.
You've been on the island before? It kind of looks like that. Cool.
I had that pass because when I arrived, Dr. Kim's base camp was all torn up and I couldn't find her anywhere. So I went searching through her stuff for something that might tell me where she is. I thought that since she had that pass, someone here could tell me where she is.
Well, you thought wrong. And
Well,
for your information,
you don't need to be so
that pass
rude
was
about
reported
it.
Missing. She probably stole it weeks ago.
You think Dr. Kim stole
Why
it?
would she steal it?
Use your brain. This is a private research facility with highly restricted access. Of course she stole it.
All right, that's enough.
You don't need to go accusing and pointing fingers at everyone,
You're jumping
sir.
all over me when the only thing I did to you is tell you the truth. I know who you are, Dr. Craven. I know you're an incredibly gifted scientist whose work has never been fully appreciated. In fact, as an amateur horticulturist, I would give anything to know what you're doing with the plants in here. But being a genius does not give you the right to be rude.
Oh, I'm sorry, young lady. Everything you just said is quite correct. The genius part rings particularly true. How do you know about me?
Oh, let's tell him his blog is awesome.
Your blog is awesome.
Now, that's true, too. If you're interested in horticulture, why are you assisting an entomologist?
Friend of a
She's
friend.
The friend of a friend of a friend, that sort of thing. And when I heard there was a free round-trip ticket to Hawaii involved...
Smart girl.
I don't like being called that. You tell him, Nancy. Yeah, you tell him.
What makes you think Dr. Kim stole that security pass?
That was just my
Also,
test
Makoto, our
I
drinking word
obviously
is
have no
island.
reason to
So you
suspect a
know.
good doctor
So
of
stay
any criminal
hydrated.
activity whatsoever.
Have you ever met her?
Have you ever met Dr. Kim?
Possibly. I don't honestly remember. From what I've read about her research, I have no real desire to meet her, quite frankly.
Rude.
Any chance you could give me a
Yeah,
tour of this place?
tour.
None whatsoever. This is a private facility. I'm under no obligation to put my work on display or explain what I'm doing to anyone, except my employer, of course.
Who is your employer?
Who's that?
He'd rather I not say. Look here, Nancy. You're obviously familiar with me and my previous accomplishments, so I know how exciting all this must be for you, but I'm simply not at liberty to discuss my current project, though it is truly spectacular. Sorry.
Guess I better go look for Dr. Kim.
Marvelous idea.
And they just let me roam. You lurk listening again while I sand pieces in. I try to actually get things built that I can while I wait for Hubby. That is okay. Do what you gotta do. We're gonna run around. Ooh, plants.
Looks like I need a special key.
It's a glowing rock. Looks like a brain. What's this? I don't know what that is. It won't show me. Ooh, lockers. One of these has an Easter egg. I think. I just don't know which one. Wait, keep going this way. So yes, that is the mean guy we're reading about.
Hey you! Either go back inside or put on a suit.
Okay, I'll put on a suit. I don't have anyone's code to get in though. So maybe not right now. Wrong way. Ah! Let me out! Okay, I think that's all that there's to look in here right now. Let's go back to camp. Let's look at our to-do list. We haven't even looked at that yet.
Still need to do that. Check. Done. Check. Can't check. Did that. Can't check. Done. Done.
We gotta call
Done.
Ned back. Okay, so we can't call Dr. Kim Because there's no
Still
power.
Breaker, breaker, 19.
Breaker, breaker, 19. Let's call Ned back.
Hello?
Hi, Ned. Sorry I hung up on you like that before. Believe it or not, that was the Hardy Boys I saw. They're
Hardy
here too.
Boys!
No.
I love the
kidding.
Hardy
Doing what?
Boys.
I probably shouldn't say.
I take it doesn't involve bugs.
No bugs.
Not hardly.
So what are you up to?
Give me a
How
hint.
would you feel about giving me a hint or two?
I think that could be arranged.
I found a radio, but it doesn't seem to be getting any power. Any suggestions?
Follow the cord and see what it's supposed to be getting power from.
Okay.
And see if
For the
that's
Hardy
in working
Boys,
order.
it's the two guys who we were talking to on the beach.
Fix it.
The Hardy Boys are another series,
Glad to help.
another book
Bye,
series,
Nancy.
like how Nancy Drew's a book series originally. And there's a few games where they combine them, and so like they'll be like phone friends or in the game, things like that. But they're also like amateur detectives. No, don't do that. No, stop this. Back to camp, please.
A solar panel. Looks like this is what powers the radio. Some of the photovoltaic cells are missing.
Okay, now we need to go to the Healy. Because they also use solar panels. And they can help us fix it. Let me in.
State your business, please.
Hi, I'd like to see Dr. Craven.
Dr. Craven isn't seeing anybody right now, so just back your car up, turn around.
No, I need to see him.
No, Dr. Craven will see me. Really, just call him, please.
Dr. Craven? What? The young lady who...
Dr. Craven, it's me.
It's
Nancy
me, let
Drew.
me
I know
in.
you're busy, but I really enjoyed talking to you before. Could I come in just for a few minutes?
Let her in.
Somewhat to my surprise, I find that I actually don't mind talking to you.
That's good.
You see, I have a niece back in Philadelphia who's just about your age. Nice girl. Spunky. Insisted
Spunky.
on majoring in English or sociology or some such drivel, but a very bright girl nonetheless. Unfortunately, her father, my brother, and I don't get along, so I don't get to see her anymore.
Aw.
Anyway, what can I do for you?
I'm in desperate need of some photovoltaic
But it takes two of them to solve a case, and it would just take Nancy to solve. That's true.
I
That's
know
true.
you're a big proponent
Nancy
of
is
solar
better
energy,
because she does it by
so
herself.
Could you by
They
any
take
chance
two people to do
spare
it.
me, say 9 cells?
Tell you what, I'll give you all the cells you need after you harvest at least a dozen seeds from those plants down there.
I can do
They
that.
represent an extremely promising cultivar that I've hybridized.
Cultivar.
Unfortunately, I've developed some kind of allergy to them, so that just being in the same room with them has me scratching like a dog at a flea circus. My getting seeds from them is out of the question. But since you're here, you can do it.
I can do it.
Just pick a few pods, pop them open, and put only viable seeds into the container. To know what I mean by viable, just read the
Definitely.
notes that I left down there.
Okay.
No problem.
Good. Bring me
Good.
12 viable seeds, and those cells are yours.
Will do. I know that. You're allergic to it too. These ones are good, right? That was a rich brown color and a distinctive white splotch. Makoto, are you Malachi Craven by any chance? Because it kind of seems like you are. We need 4 more. There's a little too many similarities. And, like, I'll be honest, I've never seen you two in the same room. So, it could be. Could be. Are you an evil scientist, Makoto? Working at a... Is that why you were really in Hawaii? Is that why you really lived in Hawaii?
Like I said, no problem.
Very good. These will do just fine. And so, as I promised, Instruct Olson to put a box of A3 photovoltaic cells into Miss Drew's vehicle as soon as possible.
Right away, Dr. Craven.
Is he evil?
Unfortunately, even
He's
after
not
I destroy
good,
those little
necessarily.
green devils, I'm told it'll be some time before this itching stops.
Isn't there something?
I love the email comes through just when
I was
everything's really
prescribed
quiet.
an antihistamine, but I'm afraid taking it will make me too sleepy to get any work done.
Oh, I'm always too sleepy to get any work done, but I still get
Guess
work
I better
done.
go
So
look for
just
Dr. Kim.
work
By all means,
better.
farewell.
Be more hardcore. He's just not nice when we can tell. Well, the Healy, no one likes the Healy. So I guess he's technically evil. Let's see, what was my email? I gotta check it on my phone though, because I can't make my mouse leave. Let's see. What was my email?
Something to do with the numbers on them.
Oh, it was Chewy. It was from Chewy. Sudoku! Oh, well, it needs a 2. 1, 2. It needs a 3. What is this? That is one problem we have with these games. Yeah, you can't get out of them. It's a little bit annoying. Oh, that also needs a 1. Maybe not. Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. 1, 3, 4. The 5 there. That doesn't equal though. So what's this? So 7, 10, 19. Okay, so each of these equals 30 across. So should they all equal 30 across? I don't want to do math. Let's try again. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So let's put a 4 in here. And a 5. That doesn't work. Okay, so that works. So they can have duplicate numbers. Okay. I mean, he's terrorizing things. Oh no. Good luck. Good luck. Okay. The 2 goes between the 9 and the 5 at the bottom. Yeah, I got that there already. Okay. Okay.
There,
Haha!
it's working.
Put this back up in the sky so we can get power and call Dr. Kim. Dr. Kim.
Power. That helps.
Does help. All right, so it's 18,305. Oh wait, it should be a 1 down here. 18, 3, 0, 5. Wait, it didn't say what channel. Did it say what channel? Is there an instruction book on how to use this?
Can't check that off yet. Check. Still need to do that.
What channel is it supposed to be? Not that one. Am I just gonna do all of them until I can figure out which channel it is? I think that's what we're doing because I don't remember how to figure out what channel it is. Not that one.
This is Nancy Drew.
Oh, and then
calling
I have to do
Dr.
the
Quigley
mic.
Kim. Dr. Kim, are you there?
Doesn't matter what channel.
Yes, I've been worried about you.
I thought it just like
I've
as soon
been
as you got it, it
worried
started
about
talking.
you. Your camp is a mess. Someone ransacked it. Where exactly are you?
Those
you
aren't
please repeat
instructions.
Dr. Kim, I can barely hear you. Could you repeat those coordinates, please? No, wait. I still don't know where you are. Dr. Kim!
Ah! Dr. Kim!
Nancy Drew, calling Dr. Quigley Kim. Come in, please. Oh, great. All I heard was Green Trigger Rock or something. How am I supposed to figure out where that is?
You know, I'm very surprised that my cat is still asleep, despite me yelling. Let's call the boys. Maybe they can help us. Talk to Big Island Mike or something.
Hi, Joe. It's Nancy.
Hey, Nancy, what's going on?
Well, after I finally got Big Island
Island.
Mike to give me the keys to the car Dr. Kim had arranged for me, I started driving.
Whoa. So what did Dr. Kim say when you told her somebody or something had torn
Now we're the Hardy Boys!
I'm not sure she heard me. The radio connection we had was really bad. In fact, she rattled off the coordinates of where she is now so I could plug them into my GPS, but all I heard was north 19 degrees 20-something. I think she said she was at Green Trigger Rock, but I could be wrong about that too. I don't suppose you'd happen to have a map of the island, would you?
No,
We can
but I'll
find
keep my
one.
eyes open. Maybe I'll even ask Big
Island.
I'm still waiting for a chance to do some snooping around his desk.
Snoopy
Well,
Snoop.
If you find out anything, give me a call. Remember, what Dr. Kim said sounded like Green Trigger Rock.
Green Trigger Rock. Will do. Are you going to be able to get back here with the bridge washed out like that?
Nope.
No, but I'll be okay. That bridge is the least of my worries. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Bye.
Bye. Now we're Joe! Let's go get Mike out of his office.
Hey, what's up?
Think you could explain this try it and trade it system of yours again?
Real simple. Over at the necklace making table, there's pictures of the different necklaces you can make out of shells.
I keep whacking my
You
mic.
collect shells, you make something, you turn it in, you get whatever the picture says it's worth in Big Island bucks.
Island.
You get enough Big Island bucks, you can buy some fishing gear and bait.
Mm.
You go fishing, you catch something, you turn it in, you get paid what
I like
it's worth.
fishing.
The better the bait you buy,
Look at my
the bigger
cat.
the fish you catch, and the more Big Island bucks you get. The more Big Island bucks you get,
He's so
the more
cute.
stuff you can do in here. You see, a
Island.
never-ending circle of fun. Everybody wins.
Especially you, right? since you get to keep everything we trade in?
Hey, the more money I bring in, the less I gotta charge customers like you.
Sure.
You can put the shells you find in here.
Thanks.
Whenever you're ready to turn something in, necklace, fish, whatever, go see Pua, not me. She's in charge of doling out the Big Island bucks.
Are you familiar with a place
island
around here called Green Trigger Rock or something like that?
Never heard of it. And I know this island better than anybody. So if I haven't heard of it, trust me, there's no such place.
You're always in here working. Don't you ever get to get out and enjoy paradise yourself?
Well, if somebody'd catch me 6 ulua, I'd have an excuse to drive them into the market in Hilo, and on the way back, do a little body surfing at this great little beach I know.
I don't think I want to watch him body surf.
I'm game. What are ulua?
Big shorefish, real good eating. Just so happens I got their favorite food right here.
Nice.
Well, get ready to take a little time off, big guy, because
I'm going fishing. Go fishing.
Been there.
Earthquake! Let's go fishing. Hiya!
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
1 ulua down, 5 to go.
Let's go there.
Oh yeah.
That's not an alua. That's like a tuna or something, like a catfish. Not tuna. It's not a tuna. It's a catfish. That's not an alua. I'm gonna run out of bait at this rate. Aha. That's 2. That's not what I need. I got the hiccups. Ha! That's halfway.
Oh yeah.
Not oh yeah. It's not what we want. Oh. Give me better fish.
Come to Papa.
That's not what I want. Aha! 2 more. One more. Back over here. Probably over there. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Come to Papa.
That's not what I need. I need an Alua. Aha!
Number 6. That out nuts. No more bait.
No more bait. How convenient. Let's collect some shells. Oh, don't call anyone. Why are the waves so loud?
Not done with that yet.
Big Island Mike, I got some fish for you.
What are you doing here? You should be out there surfing. Pua says you're a natural.
She does? Oh, come on. She probably says that about all her students.
No, she doesn't. In fact, I can repeat what she says about some of them. So, how'd you like that earthquake?
No big
No big
deal.
deal.
Got my heart going, that's for sure. Pele must be mad about something.
Who's Pele?
Pele?
Hawaiian goddess of fire. Her home is in Kilauea volcano. When she's mad, she makes the ground shake. When she's really mad, she sends lava down the mountain to gobble up her enemies.
You mean you've got Kane Okala and Pele running
I don't
around
wanna be her
wreaking
enemy.
havoc out there?
Compared to Pele, Kane Okala is a noisy little fly.
Oh.
He's nothing. But enough about Pele. Go, get outside. You're in paradise.
Here's your fish, bro.
Enjoy.
Those fish you wanted me to catch? Well, here they are. What do you think?
Hey, you did it. Wasn't sure you were ready for him, but looks like
I'm
gonna
ready.
have to stock the store with Ulua bait from now on. Tell Pua as soon as I'm done here, I'm driving up to Hilo. Last I saw, she was still trying to teach Frank how to surf. Your brother's a slow learner,
A little
huh?
bit.
Welcome to my world, Mr. Mapu. Have a nice drive.
Do I have the other fish? Okay, cool. I kept the other fish so I can go sell them. Oh, there goes Mike. Is Pooh around to go give her my fish? She
Hey, Joe.
is.
Ready for another lesson?
Thought I'd give you a chance to catch a few without me.
I was out there at dawn, and I'll be back out there at dusk. I'll get my
I think you
rifle,
should find a
don't worry.
hobby.
Listen, just between you and me, who do you think's doing better, me or Frank?
Actually, Frank's doing okay. He hasn't come.
Are
off
you
his
saying
sword
I'm not
once.
better
Of course,
than
that might
Frank?
change when he actually stands up on it.
Frank hasn't stood up yet?
Oops, I probably shouldn't have said that. Look,
Eh,
how about we
loser.
change the subject?
Trade you these fish for some Big Island bucks.
Let's see what you've got. Looking good. There you go. Okay, what else?
You feel
How'd
the
you how'd the
Yeah,
earthquake
wasn't that
get you?
great?
You
You
enjoy
actually
them?
Enjoy earthquakes?
I love earthquakes. It's like standing up on a big, huge roller coaster.
Why would you stand up on a
Your
roller
father thinks
coaster?
Pele caused that earthquake.
It figures. My father's got one foot in the present and the other foot in the past. I don't know how he can balance.
It's a great question.
Are Frank and I your only pupils right now?
Pretty much. You guys are the only excursions Dad's got going this week. I coach some local kids, but they've got finals.
How's your dad doing? You know, business-wise.
Okay, I guess. I mean, we don't live in a mansion or anything, but we got food, we got clothes. Dad gets to show off his island, and I get to surf. Far as I'm concerned, we got everything we need.
Yeah.
How come I've never heard you say anything about your mom?
Yeah,
She
spill.
died when I was 10.
Oh.
Oh, shoot, I'm sorry.
That's okay. You didn't know. Besides, Dad wanted to keep me busy, so he taught me how to surf, something my mom was always dead set against. He also
Ooh.
quit working for the pineapple company and went into
Big
business
Island
for
Mike used to
himself.
work for the
She didn't
pineapple
like that either.
people.
So everything kind of turned out for the best.
What do you think about all this Kane Okala stuff?
I'd rather not say. You'd laugh.
So you believe he's real?
Look, first the Healy Center closes its doors to visitors and gets real secretive about what it's doing up there. Then something goes wrong with the pineapple crop. Coincidence? I don't think so.
I mean, you never know. Could be.
Ocala has shown up before when somebody endangered the islands. Why shouldn't I believe that he's back?
He showed up before? When?
My dad said that after the attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941, people saw Kane Ocala all over the place, including my grandfather. You gonna call my grandfather a liar?
Yes.
I'm saying that sometimes people, especially superstitious people, sometimes they see what they want to see.
Well, I'm not the least bit superstitious, and I swear to you, I have seen Kane Ocala.
Okay.
I gotta work.
What's with all, like, why do people just use random pig Latin in their sentences sometimes? Like, what's the point of that? I want to go see if I can make a necklace. I don't have enough for anything. Let's look around. Ooh, I have 11 coins. I'm gonna play Wiki Tiki.
Give this a try or two.
Hi, wahoo. I'm ready. Oh, I gotta do this. Fire.
Computer.
Oh, it's a tie.
Computer.
I lost.
Computer.
Oh, I won.
Computer.
Oh. Fire.
Computer.
Tiki! Alright, this is the last one. Do fire.
Computer.
Oh, I won! Oh, we play more? Oh, it's 4. Water. Oh. Oh, I won! Oh, yeah, because...
Right. Not only did I win, but I get a prize.
That's how you get the shells? Wait, I'm playing again. I have wondered for so long on how you get half of those shells that you can find. Tiki!
Computer.
Tiki! Tiki!
Computer.
Tiki! Tiki!
Computer.
Oh, we tied. Tiki!
Computer.
Woohoo! Look at me go. I have one more win, and then I got another shell. Tiki!
Computer.
Oh. Tiki!
Computer.
Man! This is not going well for me. Tiki!
Computer.
Aha!
All right. Not only did I win, but I get a prize.
I like prizes. Wow, do the Wiki game. A key.
March 5th. Delivery from
Jake.
JK,
Who's JK?
exclamation point, exclamation point. Wonder who or what JK is.
Just kidding. That's what it is.
That's That's not going
Let
to
me
unlock
in.
this door.
Okay, it's just one.
So, if I were Green Trigger Rock, where would I be? Wait a minute. Three Finger Rock.
Three Finger
That's
Rock.
what that bug doctor must have said. Three Finger Rock. I'd better call Nancy with these coordinates.
Nancy.
Nancy Drew.
Who is currently unavailable. At the tone, please leave a message.
Hey, Nance, good news. I figured out that Dr. Kim isn't at Green Trigger Rock. She's at Three Finger Rock. The coordinates are north 19 degrees, 24 hours, 42 minutes, by west 155 degrees, 9 hours, 1 minute.
Gosh, I'm good.
Hey!
Ah! We've been whacked in the
Hey,
head.
Nance, good news. I figured out that Dr.
We
Kim
done
isn't
been
at
whacked.
Trigger Rock. She's at Three Finger Rock. The coordinates are north 19 degrees, 24 hours, 42 minutes, by west 155 degrees, 9 hours, 1 minute.
Gosh, I'm good.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe. Okay,
Can't check.
let's go put our coordinates in. I don't know if I wrote them down. Oh. I gotta get them out of the notebook. I didn't write them down. Okay. So it's north 19, 24, 42 by west 155, 9, 1. Okay. Now let's go to Three Finger Rock. Okay. So it's nope. 19, 24, 42, and 155, 9, 1. Hi, Sia, how are you? Three Finger Rock, let's go. That looks more like toes than fingers. Someone's whispering about me. Someone's whispering about me! What's over here? Ooh. Theft. More. Oh. We don't like being whispered about. Yeah, we don't like being whispered about. It's rude. You're better than yesterday. It was the last day I was taking care of your sister's kids and was exhausted and fighting off all the germs they had. Well, I'm glad you made it out alive, Sia. I'm glad you made it out alive. And hopefully with no germs. Hopefully you made it out with no germs. Creepy bridge. Purple. Hey, you!
Hello? Are you Dr. Kim?
You feel right and slept well, so I don't have anything. Oh, good.
Nancy Drew, I presume?
I'm glad you're feeling pretty good. Yes, I'm Nancy.
Terrific, because if you're Nancy, then you know who I am, and we can skip
That's
any
true.
time-consuming introductory rigmarole.
I
and
like
get
the
right
word
to work.
rigmarole.
Sound good?
Rigmarole.
Sure. Good. Now, I'm roped into this tree so I can observe a nest of parasitic wasps.
Okay.
I believe it's a nest of Pristomeris hawaiianus, but Hymenoptera aren't really my thing, so I could be wrong. As you know, I'm much more interested
Amazon
in
Echoes for kids are more
Lepidoptera,
trouble than they're
the
worth. I
larva
just
of
not
which
bought
many
one for her
wasps
without
feed
asking.
upon.
I'm trying to figure out how the silly thing
Specifically,
works.
I'm
Oh,
studying
I didn't know they had
Norsabea
like one for
which,
kids.
interestingly enough,
She
are
should have
carnivores
asked though.
themselves.
She should have
Now,
asked
to my knowledge, the
before buying her
ichneumon
one.
wasps I'm observing do not parasitize
Especially,
the
like, you
larva
should always
of
ask before
Norsabea, although
buying a
I-
child electronics.
Nuts.
Dr. Kim, is something wrong?
Well, yeah, something's wrong.
But I hope you can get it
no
figured
longer
out.
have any idea what I'm talking about. And please, just call me Quigley. Hearing someone call me Dr. Kim makes me think of my father. He was a herpetologist. He collected snakes, whereas I, from a very young age, collected insects, a hobby which he wholeheartedly endorsed. Of course, this was because
I love her
secretly feeding
vocabulary.
my insects to his snakes.
Rude!
I hate snakes. There are no snakes in Hawaii, you know. No native species, at least. Nuts. If you're going to work for me, you cannot let this happen.
Let what happen?
What happened?
In case you hadn't noticed, I'm totally off subject here. I have a very bad habit of digressing. So from here on out, it's your job to keep me on task and focused.
Okay.
Understood?
I can't do that for myself, but I guess I can do it for you.
Let's get to work, shall we? Where's the clipboard?
What clipboard?
I told you to bring my clipboard when we talked on the radio.
Does she have ADHD? 100%. Of course she does.
I don't know, Nancy. You're getting off to a pretty shaky start here. The sooner you get my clipboard, the quicker we can get started.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
I forgot to tell her that somebody trashed her camp.
Yoo-hoo! Quigley! I'm not coming down until you get my clipboard.
Fine. I guess I can't tell you that someone trashed your camp. Run! Run! It's really fun to run through a jungle like that. I highly recommend trying it. Just go out to your local jungle and run. Just like that. Going a little silly today. The board. Apparently she asked my mother-in-law and she forgot to ask me if I thought it was a good idea, so she's about permission. Why would you ask a mother-in-law for the child? Not the actual mother. That's a dumb excuse. That's a dumb excuse. And when you tell her, she's gonna be like, why didn't you tell me sooner? I know. She's gonna be so annoyed.
Still need to.
Okay, we did that.
Done.
We did that. We did that.
Done.
Did that.
Done.
We did that. Okay. We just go to the backyard and walk into the jungle. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just run. It's quite fun. I highly recommend. Do it every day. So I start my day with a run through the jungle. Freedom! Ah! Hey, Quigley!
Can I talk to you?
I have your clipboard.
You've got my clipboard. Good. Let me have it. The first page is gone. Why'd you tear it off?
I didn't do it.
Didn't tear it off.
Then where is it?
She wanted the mother-in-law to ask me instead of just asking me. She basically knew her mother would forget to ask me and that she'd go with her way.
As simple as that.
I did.
Sister-in-laws can be such a pain.
Whoever
I'm so
trashed your
sorry.
Camp did.
Trash my camp? What are you talking about?
When I got there, your camp was a mess. It still is. It's like someone came in and just tore the place apart.
Oh,
Do you have any idea who did it?
no. Well, life goes on. That missing page was critical, but fortunately, it was not
Oh,
irreplaceable.
now we're gonna have to
I'll just
replace
have to
it.
collect and analyze all the data again. Or should I say, you'll have to.
Okay, so I don't want to say what starts with an F.
No problem.
You have other choice words for her, but they can't be said in the
each one into a color-coded baggie. Each jar will have baggies hanging.
I already have 4 of the
Return to my base
baggies.
camp, sort the contents, record your counts, run them through my formula, and report back to me.
Could you maybe repeat that?
It's all on
Panda
the
is the
clipboard.
word you're
Just do
looking
exactly
for.
what my notes say, and
Fudge.
you'll be fine. Don't breathe a word of this to anyone.
Or
I'm on
Frick.
the verge of
Frick's a good
making
one. That's a
huge
fun one.
discovery here, Nancy.
Okay,
Huge.
Quigley.
If the figure you arrive at confirms the one I arrived at yesterday, we are talking major, big-time, worldwide fame.
Okay.
We'll be on Oprah, late-night talk shows. Somebody might even make a movie about this. In fact, I met this producer when I was in LA last year.
Oh?
Well, he hasn't produced anything yet, but he has this thing about butterflies, so as you can imagine, we hit it off.
Quigley,
What?
you're digressing.
Oh, right. Well, just get going. I'll give you the whole
Right back,
scope
and you
after
tell
you've
her
done analysis.
time limit up on her,
Fame and
the phone
fortune
call
await.
to said sister-in-law is up, and she'd hang up. Okay. All right, well, Panda, now's your chance because Makoto walked away. Okay, so we already got all 4 of these brass bags.
Can't check that. Did that.
Fricker. Talk bad about her, please do. She deserves all of it. All right, go for it, Panda. All right, I have all 4 of those. That's all you had to say? Okay. Well, if you have anything else to say, feel free to say it. Okay. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Go back. Okay. Let's do some analyzing.
Oh no.
Oh
The
no.
lens is broken.
For that woman her disrespectful boundaries. I know it's very much a disrespect of boundaries. And it's very much not appropriate. All right, let's go see our bestie. Ooh. Hey, bestie.
State your
Yoo-hoo.
business. Oh, it's you.
What is it now?
I need a microscope lens to complete this job Dr. Kim gave me. Only hers is broken.
Want to help me,
Do you
bestie?
have one I could use?
Of course, but I'm not running a charity here.
You're
If
not?
you want
Well,
it,
then why are you
you'll
giving me
have to
everything?
earn it. The plants down below need to be fertilized. Think you could
I
handle
can
that?
do that.
You bet.
Sure.
Good.
I know how to
Here's the key
fertilize
to the
plants.
enclosure housing the plants
I'm
that
a
are fertilized.
horticulturist.
Don't even think about leaving before you're finished. They need to be
Is that
fed
believable
now.
enough?
If you make an error, it will be immediately apparent, and needless to say, I will be extremely upset.
Got it.
Okay. Here, plants. We'll do green. Okay. I honestly don't know if there's a way to figure out how to actually do this. Try purple. There was a sound and it scared. I think that was literally just husband's chair, but it startled me. Where's my cat? Hey, buddy. Ah. There you go. There's his head. Right, orange. I don't know how to do this. I don't know if there's a method. Let's try yellow. That didn't work. Oh. Oh. Okay. Not. Oh. Try blue. Dark blue. I don't know what I'm doing. And she has no notes
Can't. Did that. Haven't.
about it. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Case closed.
Hi, geek. I'm trying. Ooh. I don't know what I did. That was the blue one. Purple. Okay. How was the appointment, geek? Good news, I hope. Or well, no bad news. No bad news. I've done something wrong. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to do this. I might look up how to figure it out. Went very well, no bad news. Oh, that's so good to hear. I'm so glad there's no bad news. Okay. Okay, let's try the light. This geek would tell you baby geek would be too big, but it's okay. I'm gonna look up how to figure out this puzzle, not the solution, but how to figure it out. Let's see. No, there's literally no like way to figure it out. It's just trial and error. Okay. That did something. Okay.
That should do it.
I did it. Did it.
Haven't done that yet.
Let's get a microscope lens. Hey,
What is
Dr.
it now?
Craven.
I fertilized those plants.
Good job. The microscope lens is yours. Anything
You spent the
else?
entire day watching rom-coms? That sounds like a great day, Panda.
It's been wonderful talking to you.
All good
Nancy's
things
just
must
kissing up
end.
to him right
Goodbye.
now. What? Okay, Panda, which rom-coms did you watch?
Yes? He did what? No, 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 no! Those seedlings were irreplaceable!
This man
How
has
could
anger
anyone be
management
that
issues.
Stupid! Oh, tell me his name. Well, you tell Mr. Fiderman that he is fired. If he isn't off the premises in 2 minutes, I will come out there and throw him over the fence myself.
Yikes.
Calm down. Let's go in and ask about
If
that.
you have any regard at all for your personal safety, Ms. Drew, you'll leave now.
Is that a threat? Is that a threat? I feel threatened. Hey, buddy. Hey. Oh, he's licking me. He was licking me. Okay.
What I need is
I have a lens.
Looks like this has a built-in scale. I can use that little built-in scale to weigh the frass.
A Cinderella story, 2 German ones, another Cinderella story, 1, and now I started a K-drama. Ooh, the Cinderella story movies are really good. The other ones, don't know what they are. Okay. Okay. So, this is for purple. Vegetation key code.
Note and identify proximate vegetation. Record code in analysis grid on clipboard. I'm going to have to identify the plants the traps are hanging next to.
Oh.
Yikes.
That's gonna be a problem. 2 traps, green and orange, are at Kapu Cave. Oh, we need to go to Kapu Cave. North 19, 20, 30. West 155. Ruby, thank you so much for the follow. Hello, welcome in. 05 and 33. To sort and record trap contents. Find trap empty contents in color. We have the baggies and vegetation according to analysis grid. Hi Ruby, how are you? Okay, so seeds, insect parts, frass. So I guess we should probably go figure out which one is which first. And we need to go to Kapu Cave. Let's go back to Three Finger Rock, and then we'll go back to Kapu Cave. No, this is where I am. I wasn't looking. So I was like, what is my foot hurt a teeny bit? That's weird. And then there was a piece of glass in it. Oh no, Sia! Oh no, Sia! That's kind of funny though. That's kind of funny. Okay, red. The red baggies. I don't know what they're next to. How do I know which is what? It's a circular leaf with a lot of this on it. Okay, I drew a picture. I drew a picture of it. Blue is banana. Yellow. Yellow is a spiky leaf. Spiky leaf. Bananas are yellow. I know bananas are yellow, but the baggie that goes with the bananas is blue. Let me live my life, geek. And this one.
So, if I were this plant, what would I be called?
This is purple. And it has like a thin leaf. Like that. I'm just drawing pictures of these leaves, hoping it'll work. Hoping this will be enough for me to figure out what they are. What if I click on these ones? Okay, well let me click on those. We'll go talk to Quigley. Hello.
Quigley?
Oh no. There are blue potatoes. There are blue potatoes. There's also red potatoes.
There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
What?
I don't want to
Guess
ask
I'm
about this
outta
right now.
here.
Keep up the good work.
You're so glad to see another cat that sits like Garfield to clean themselves. I believe my cat, she still doesn't. My cat will sit in the most random positions to clean himself. It's so funny. It's so funny. One of his favorites is to sit like an old man and to clean his stomach. It makes me laugh. Let's put in the coordinates for the cave. But his name is Gimbal, by the way. I've had him for about a month and a half now, I think we've had him. And he is a menace. And I love him very much. Oh, hold on. 20, 30, 55, 05, 33. Let's go to the cave. There we go. But isn't he so cute? Your feet are on the stand, by the way, just so you know. I'm just letting you know. Look at him, he's so... Hey, stop grooming yourself. You groom too much. A cute menace? He is a cute menace. Huh? Too many. He does have a lot of hairballs. That's the one thing. All right. Green has no vegetation. It's in a rock. Orange also has no vegetation. Let's go to the cave.
Look at all those webs. I wonder what made them. And why are there so many?
It's been 2.5 hours and there's been no duck time, so I'm quite impressed, honestly, by you guys. Hey, Siri. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Why are you questioning me, bro? You can see him right behind me. So I got this chair the other day, and he immediately took over that chair. Immediately. It was very funny. And now I can't get rid of it.
What's with this guy? And what's with all the animals on his teeth?
Can I play with them? No. Let's leave. Duck. Yes, duck. Got to Camp Quigley. Hi, buddy. He also likes to yell. Like, he doesn't meow, he yells. At all times. Alright, so red's the first one on here. We'll put red in there. And we gotta sort out, so... Ah, what? Why are you... You're not you, the cat! Alright, so blue is the vegetation code is banana. So it's 08. Like that? No. No. And that's not how he yells. I don't... Oh, and then orange and yellow have no... Or orange has no vegetation, so it's 11. And then the other one... Green has no vegetation. A different letter? No, not a different letter. I'm just gonna stop. Alright, so frass, insect parts, seed. How do we determine what the other plants are? Okay. So I just need to grab the frass, right? You know, I guess until you do. I'm not gonna yell like the cat does. We'll wait until he yells. Here, let me pick him up. Maybe he'll start yelling. Huh? Huh? Sure. He might yell. Want to yell at Geek for me? Must have get from Gimbal snoring. Snoring or purring, probably, yeah. No, you don't want to be here? No? Whoa! Don't fall. You're gonna sit on my lap? He's on my lap right now. You can see his tail. Yeah, buddy? Your eye in the bag. Are you leaving? Okay, so the door's closed. He might start yelling at the door. Why are we yelling? No, Geek is trying to get Gimbal to yell. Hey! Now he's scratching at the door. Not you too, Panda! Alright, back. Okay, let's sort some insect parts. Remove and sort all non-frass objects. Note weight of frass and record an analysis grid on clipboard. Note the number of seeds and record in analysis. Okay, so we're starting with red. I'm trying to understand the sound he makes when he yells, but Lizzie doesn't want to show me herself. I don't want to yell like my cat. Let me see if I have a video. Let me see if I have a video of him yelling. I don't know if I do. He doesn't often yell. This is a picture of him yelling. That's a picture of him yelling. I don't know if I have a picture of him or a video of him yelling. Yeah, I don't think I do. Okay. So we need frass weight. Looks like I'm just gonna stop. We need to know the seeds. We need to know the number of seeds as well. Okay. This is gonna take a while. That's a seed. A bug part. Seed. Seed. That's frass. Bug part. Alright, I think those like roundy things. Did it just resort them? But yes, those things were frass. That might be a bug part. Hold on. I'm gonna take a picture of this because I'm probably gonna need it. No, that is a seed. Okay. This is gonna take us a long time, my friends. I was gonna say this could take us whole stream, but it's only 2:45. I don't think it's gonna take the whole rest of the stream, but this does get very tedious. I always forget about this part. Oh yeah, I've played all of them, Ruby. I actually own physical copies of all of them. You can see them right there on my bookshelf. But yeah, I have played this one before, but until like last year, I had never really played them without a walkthrough. So that's what I'm working with. All right, so the frass is 99. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 seeds. Yeah, I am definitely Nancy Drew veteran. I've been playing them since I was like 10 is when we first found them in a library. How many bug parts are there? I don't know if I need that, but we're gonna count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. 10 bug parts. You show some the boxes? Yeah! Which game's doing a C? Which one's doing a C? Which ones are your favorite? Okay. So red. I don't know what the vegetation code is, but the frass weight is 99. And there was 12 seeds. Okay, and the Dietrich's prominence. Most numerous. Second numerous. Least. Oh. Okay, so there's least bugs. Most frass. So 205. I think. 205. Okay, so our final scene. Okay, final scene. Oh, the cat's in the way. Hold on. I don't want you to look at me, so I'm gonna turn my camera off for a second. So, final scene, Phantom Menace and Sea of Darkness. Ooh. Okay. And was that Echo thing is partially resolved and my lunch of Pop-Tarts is made. Now I'm listening again while I officially try to get some stuff done on this project. Sai, thank you for giving me something positive to listen to. Of course, Makoto, I'm glad we're here to help keep you like calm and relaxed. No worries, I did this so no one else sees my butt too. Geek, you can let that message through. Or you could have let that through, but that's okay. But I saw that, but yeah. I'm like, I don't want people to see my butt. Okay, so here's Final Scene. Final Scene's a little bit battered. I think I got this off of... I think husband got this for me off of eBay, so it's like a little battered. So this is the Final Scene one. It's one of the big boxes. It's okay, Geek, don't worry about it. And it has like the flap, all the like info and stuff, and like lots of pictures. So let's bring it close to my face. Ooh. It's reflecting my ring light. This has all the pictures. Nice cover. And it came with a book. I don't have the book. It has like stuff on the back. And then It has the little like insert that you typically have in there, but like in a case, because this doesn't have like an actual case. It has just like a bunch of papers in it. A bunch of papers. And there, that's the disc. It's blue. We put those back in. Oh, can't forget this one. Go back in. There we go. That's that one. And then Phantom of Venice. This is one of the last ones that I got. Oh, duck time is over. Oh, this is one of the last ones that I got. I got this one just recently for my birthday, like last year's my birthday in November from husband. And I have not played this one since I bought it because we had already started our playthrough of the games and I wanted to leave it not played so that then you guys could watch me struggle. Set timer for 10 minutes. And this is also one of the big cases with like the flap. Get it open. With like the flap and all the artwork. It's nice and shiny. I can't wait to play this one. This is 18 and we're playing 15. So we'll play this one in a few weeks and I'm very excited. And this one has like the big case though. Just played Phantom recently, thought it was great, though janky. I love Phantom of Venice. I love it. But I also love Italy. So that's part of the reason why I like it. But this one has orange discs. And I think there's 2 discs. They stack them like that. So, and it's in very good condition for coming off of eBay too, which is nice. Very nice. So we have that one. And then Sea of Darkness, which is also, this is one of my all-time favorites, if not like my top. I love this game. When I first got it, I pre-ordered it, I think. And I got it and I played it immediately. And then I finished it and I was like, I'm replaying that again. And I literally restarted playing it again. It's like, so you can go with the high school is the one whole disc. Yeah. That game is rough. I also have that game. I have that in physical copy. I'm not gonna grab it. But I do have the original Secrets Can Kill. I got that for Christmas last year from husband. Basically I told husband that until I have all the games, that's the only thing he can get me for my gifts. And he did it into gift giving season. So it was very quick. So now I have to think about the ideas for him to get me for Christmas. Sea of Darkness makes me more on what Midnight in Salem could have been. I know. I like Midnight in Salem. I think Midnight in Salem is really good and people just were too harsh to judge it. But I also see like it is definitely glitchy and hard to run. I haven't tried running it on my PC yet though, and I'm really interested to see how it runs because when I first played it, I played it on my mom's laptop because I couldn't get it on mine because I had a Mac, and it didn't even work on. No, I had to play it on my dad's because it didn't even work on my mom's laptop, and I had to play it on my dad's because he had the newest laptop of everyone, and it was rough. But once I play it on my PC, I think it'll be really nice. It just is difficult to run on computers. C is a fantastic game. I absolutely love this game. And this one, it has a really pretty blue disc with a coupon. It has a coupon. Oh, wait, it's not a coupon. It just says free shipping on orders 25 or more. But this one is nice though because it has a Mac installation code, so you can put this on Mac or PC, which is nice because some of the games only come as Mac or PC, but this one you can do both, which is really nice. No, Geek, this one is from 2015, I think is when this game came out. Is that when this game came out? Yeah, this came out in 2015. So, don't worry. Oh, I just realized I've moved back and you're just looking at my bedroom. Cat. Okay, let's do some more frass. Okay. Let's see. So we did the blue. Or we did red. So let's do blue now. Time for blue. Blue. Seed. That's a creepy bug part. Please pick it up. It's frass. That's a lot of bug parts. Actually, I very much just got distracted looking at the cases of the games while I'm eating. So yes, just still eating. Good. I'm glad you're sitting still to eat. Sitting while eating is important. I don't do it, but it's important. I think that's frass. All right, so frass is 108, and there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces. Seeds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bug pieces. That's a lot of bugs. Okay. So frass weight is 110. And the most is bug parts, and then frass, and then seeds. So it's 505 is the code. And how many seeds were there? There was 8 seeds. Okay, let's do purple. We had chicken McNuggets for lunch. It was a good time. I had pot stickers. I had pot stickers for lunch that I made. No, I didn't make them. They were frozen in a bag, but like I heated them up and browned them. And yes, I also saw your McDonald's on your Instagram as well. What I had pot stickers or like dumplings, that kind of thing. You haven't actually done any work yet. You just dealt with a phone call from mom and kids stuff, so I need to get something done soon. Hey, sometimes it's okay to take it a little bit slower. You can take it a little bit slower. Sometimes you just gotta, it'll work better for your brain sometimes. All right, 142. This is purple. One 42. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces. I missed a seed? Oh, I did. Thank you, Makoto. You had to stop at Walmart between pregnancy appointment and hair appointment, so it was McDonald's or no food. Hey, it makes sense. Makes sense. All right, so this is 119 and 11 pieces. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bugs. So purple, 119 with 9 seeds. And so it's frass, and then seed and bug are even. That's not correct. I'm gonna sort these out again. That's a bug part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 bugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there's 10 bugs. So it's frass, bugs, seeds, which is 105. And then green. Oh, this doesn't have much. I think that's a seed. So green is 44 with 4 pieces. Seeds, there are 3 seeds and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bug parts. So it's 44, 3 seeds. And then it's bugs, frass, seeds. Just 505. Gimbal showing off his toes. Gimbal, no toes for the internet. Oh, he was embarrassed, so he moved. All right. Orange is next. All right, orange. Toes. No toes. No free toes. You gotta pay for the toes. Boop the cat. Hey, cat. Boop. He's been booped. Okay, so it's 70 for the frass and 4 pieces. And this is orange. And there's 5 seeds and 3 bugs. All right, so it's 70 with 5 seeds. So then it's seeds, frass, bugs. Just 405. That's the duck timer. And then yellow. Bug part. So many bugs. Bugs freak me out. I hate bugs. What are your guys' opinions on bugs? It's frass. They can live if they don't touch me. Yeah, I agree with that. That's a pretty good way to say it. That's a lot of frass. And this is yellow. And that's 249. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's a. Oh, is that frass or a seed? Let me look at my picture that I took. That's frass. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I suppose I'm okay with spiders and cockroaches at the no-goes. Oh, those are the worst. Ladybugs are good. Ladybugs freak me out. And I'll tell you why in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's why are they tied? They shouldn't be tied. And no, it shouldn't ruin ladybugs for you. It just ruined ladybugs for me. But like you shouldn't be ruined by ladybugs. Don't worry. Those shouldn't be even. You don't even mind seeing scorpions. Won't go near them for safety reasons, but they're pretty cool to look at. If I looked at it like a picture, I'd be okay. But in real life, no. No, thank you. Am I counting incorrectly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why are they even? They're not supposed to be even. Okay, so this is 249. There were 9 seeds. Did you know that honey badgers are immune to scorpion poison? You know what? I think I did know that. I feel like I knew that. Okay, so they're tied. Like it's frass and then like they're tied. I feel like I should redo that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sheep only have bottom teeth? Honey badgers are awesome. I feel like they should be the Hufflepuff mascot, not just a regular badger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's only 8 bug parts. So it's frass, seeds, bugs. Frass, seeds, bugs, 205. Now, how do we figure out which vegetation they are? Fish have teeth! Why do fish have teeth? But so ladybugs. When I was a kid, I had a friend who I like spent all like we were like together all the time. We're not friends anymore. But I would go to her house, and for some reason her room was like infested with ladybugs, and they did nothing about it, and it freaked me out. And that's why I hate ladybugs. Okay, well, like sharks make sense, but like little fish, why does the goldfish have teeth? Why do goldfish need teeth? They can just swallow things. And there's a fish that has teeth that look like human teeth, and the bottom of his jaw is full of. I don't want to know these things, Panda. I don't want to know these.
Still need to do that. Did that. Check. Haven't done that yet.
Okay, we need to go to the Hardy Boys to figure out the plants. Panda, the teacher's coming out in chat.
Hello?
Frank?
Oh, not Geek with the band hammer.
Sorry. Guess I expected Joe to answer.
Well, as it happens, Joe's at the clinic.
He's at the clinic. Oh, and Joe's got a concussion.
Someone jumped him while he was poking around Big
Awkward.
Immersion Center. Just after he left that message for you, in fact. Turned around and wham! Gets knocked unconscious by someone swinging a big wooden mask.
Is he okay?
Is he gonna be okay?
He'll be fine. The doctors are just doing their usual observation thing. Joe knows the drill. So what's going on with you?
Well, let's
A lot's coming on, Frank.
Phew. This Quigley lady sounds like she's gonna be a real taskmaster.
It's called the sheep's head fish. If anyone wants to see the nightmare that is that fish, I don't think I want to see it.
I could use some help identifying some of the plants that the frass jars are hanging next to.
I'll take a look around here, see what kind of information I can dig up. I'll let you know what I find out.
Great. That's it for now.
Talk to you later.
Okay. Hold on. We haven't saved our game this entire time. Starfish. I did know that starfish had teeth. I'm gonna take a quick break because we've been playing a drinking game and I gotta pee because I drank a lot of water. So I'm gonna be right back. So stretch your legs, get a snack, fill up your water bottles, do what you need to do, look up those scary fish. I'll be right back. I don't have a break command, Panda. It's not good. What's not good? I saved it. It's fine. You would never do. I just want Lizzie to think that I'm a good mom that protects her. I'm Panda Lawyer and I can't handle Panda, of course. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I literally ran to the bathroom. I'm back. Gotta put some chapstick on though. Some people have one. Some people have one. What? Bathrooms? Panda, do you not have a bathroom? You don't have a bathroom. A brain. Why do I think you're talking about bathrooms? Why don't you have a bathroom Is that a Switzerland thing? Do you have a shared bathroom? Okay.
Still can't check that off. Not done with... Done with that.
Okay, let's go find some information. You be in the back. Ooh. Davies Pawn Shop, Kona, Hawaii. Paid in cash. Amount due after 30 days. That's a lot of money. Is it a Switzerland? Rather than expensive. I can't. Let me just stop looking at chat for a second. Oh, hey, you made a break command. Okay, let's learn about plants. Don't blade like leaves. It could be the purple one. Could be that the hala pepe. It could also be that one. Island. It could also be that one. No, I think it's that one. The koa. It's not that. That's the other one. That's the yellow one. Now, no paka. I think that's the other one. That's the banana plant. No, that's this one. Meconia? Now Paka. Okay, now Paka. I think it's one of those ones. No, don't leave. Oh. Okay, yes.
Hey, this'll cost you a Big Island buck, pal.
That's the voice of Nancy.
This'll cost you a Big Island buck, pal.
That's really funny. Now Paka? Okay. Now Paka. Do we have all of the shells? Oh, we do. Let's go. Can we go? Oh, let's talk to Mike.
How's your brother? You back from the clinic yet?
No.
No, they wanted to keep him under observation for a while. But he'll be fine. Joe's nothing if not hard-headed. Any idea who clobbered him?
Like I told the cops, probably just some bum who wandered in off the beach.
A bum?
Does that happen a lot?
Couple times a year. Soon as they see me, they run like heck. But today I wasn't around, so somebody figured he'd help himself.
Is anything missing?
Nope, not a thing. Look, whoever the guy was, he's no richer, I'm no poorer.
Did you break Nancy? She speaks weird.
Well, except for your brother getting walloped like that.
Do the police have any leads?
Nah, real low priority case for them. The one guy I talked to barely looked around.
Rude.
Hey, you want to look around? Play detective like on TV?
Excuse me, sir. I am literally a detective. I'm investigating your family.
And maybe it belonged to the guy who clobbered Joe.
Or maybe it's been lying there for weeks. The guy who cleans this place doesn't exactly keep it spotless. Namely, me.
Thanks for your help.
Anytime.
The mask is gone. The Rosa mask here. It's the one that we were whacked with. I'm gonna go search for shells.
You can't do that! What's the matter with you? Nothing's the matter with me. You've come to my senses, that's all.
I'm not gonna let you ruin everything. You hear me? I'm not.
You'll do what I tell you.
No, I'm not.
They're fighting.
You come back here.
Pua! That was a fight. Pua? That's Mike's daughter. She's the one with the surfboard. Her. I'm not gonna talk to her yet, though. That means picking a one. That's awkward. Can we make any of these? No. I'm gonna play Wiki Tiki again.
This looks like it might be kind of
Wahoo,
fun.
wahoo, wahoo, aloha. Welcome to the Wiki Tiki game. Do the skin white. Yeah, it looks like a pig.
Computer.
Oh. Tiki. Rock.
Computer.
Oh. Means flower. Sorry, I think I'm using the word. Oh man. I mean, Pooh is literally the name of a pig though in Moana. That which is Hawaiian, right? That's or is that a different language? Fire.
Computer.
This is not going great for me. Tiki! Yeah, we'll just pretend we didn't see it. It's a great idea. No, I lost. Tiki!
Computer.
Yes. Moana means sea in Hawaiian. Oh, that makes sense. Tiki!
Computer.
No! What's the actual word for pig? Oh, so it's just like a different letter. I don't know how to pronounce the one with the extra A. Water!
Computer.
Ooh, ah! Tiki!
Computer.
I'm sorry if I'm annoying with my tiki sounds because I think they're very funny. Tiki! Mahaku! Tiki! Tiki! At the rate we're going, we might not finish this today. Are you kidding? I prefer Gimbal sound, but I'll take it. Next time Gimbal's yelling, I'll take a video of it for you.
Computer.
Woohoo! That's a tricky walk between getting a kiss from your date for a nice compliment and getting punched in the face. Your dog is very much enjoying the new tiki sound. She keeps cocking her head every time she... Oh, that's so cute! Oh, that's so cute! Tiki! Fire.
Computer.
Tiki! Rock!
Computer.
Ah! Someone tell me which one to do. Someone pick it. Someone pick it. First one in chat. Water, fire, rock. So because her name is Nikki. That's so cute. Rock.
Computer.
At least we didn't lose. Okay, water's next. Tiki! Scissors. That's not one of them.
Computer.
Tiki! Let's do Spock. Red, that's... Lizard! Ah, that's me! I am a lizard. I can't believe I've lost twice in a row. Tiki! Rock.
Computer.
From rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock? What? I don't know what to... I don't know that. Tiki! Fire.
Computer.
Big Bang Theory. I've never seen Big Bang Theory. I love how you all know that but me. Really? Tiki!
Computer.
Ooh! Stop streaming, go watch 12 seasons now. No. I can't stream. Only if you give me 1,000,000 points. Tiki!
Player. Computer.
Rude. Tiki!
Player. Computer. Player. Computer. Player.
Wait for me to watch 12 seasons. No, I can't. After stream, I have to make TikToks.
Player.
So unless you want to go make a bunch of TikToks for me, I can't. Izuma, I know I'm so busy. Trying to become I'm trying to have a job, you know, trying to get money. So we gotta crank out them TikToks.
Computer.
I'm not making TikToks of me watching Big Bang Theory. That's not Sims content.
I won something.
You're bad at TikTok? Well, I'm apparently not. So I'm gonna make TikToks. You can do other stuff. You buy them? My mind is blown right now. I never knew you bought these to make things out of. What? You're kidding me. Like, get Mrs. Geek and not make her sleep at the office while you have friends over? What? Okay, I'm gonna...
I can't afford to buy that right now.
I can't afford it. I only have one left. I gotta... go get seashells. Ooh, a big seashell. Oh, there was another one. You said I could do other things. I'll do that. Oh, okay. Okay. Any more shells? It's very specific. I don't have one of those to make that. I keep scrolling past the one that has the thing. I don't have the stuff to make that. And I need those beads. I guess I have to go fishing to go get money. Also, we have to do a lot of, like, we have to make a bunch of Big Island bucks so that we can afford some stuff later on that we need. I can't fish without bait? There we go. Okay, now I can make a necklace. No, I can't because I don't have that piece. I don't have that piece. I don't know how to make money now.
Hey, what's going on?
I couldn't help but overhear you and Pua arguing earlier. Anything serious?
Father-daughter stuff? No big thing. Forget about it.
Are you saying Hawaiians? No, they're Big Island bucks, Makoto. They're his fake currency.
I couldn't tell who was madder, you or her.
I said forget about it.
Yeah, he uses fake currency. Because he's a scam artist. The bait's all expensive.
I can't afford to buy that right now.
Where's Nancy Hawaii? There we go. Ooh. Now we can make some necklaces. Okay. She doesn't. Oh, this is Frank. This is Frank. Nancy is in a different area. We're playing as Frank right now. Oh. Who's Frank? Frank Hardy. Another detective. It's one of Nancy's besties. With the brother Joe. They were in the last game. They were the two boys in the other game that we played last week.
Hey, what's going on?
Thanks for
Oh,
your
I go
help.
take this to Pua. Never mind. I take this to Pua, not him. Pua!
Hey, Frank, how's Joe doing?
He's still at the clinic, but he'll be fine.
Nothing like that's ever
Yeah, we're
happened
not gonna
to a
finish
guest
this today.
before, ever. You're not gonna, like, sue us or anything,
Nah,
are
bro.
you?
Nah.
That's a relief.
I was told that if I turn this necklace into you, I can get some Big Island bucks.
You can if you made it right. Let me take a look. Nice job. Here are your Big Island bucks. Pleasure doing business with you.
I don't want to talk to you right now.
Sounds good.
We're just gonna try to make some money. Okay, we got 5. So we can't even buy fish bait. But let's figure out what necklaces we could make. So we have that. We need a bunch of these. We only have one of those though, so we can't do that one. Don't have any of those. We could do this. We don't have the end piece though. We don't have enough of those. We're missing both of those. So we really can't do any of those. Let's go look for more shells. I've never found this many shells. I never like put much effort into making necklaces before. Okay, we can make one of these now. We just need to buy these little round ones. So let's buy some of those round ones. Yes, those ones. I've never made some of these ones before because I never knew you could make them. Like, I didn't know where you could get the seeds from. Oh, I don't have the end piece. That was dumb. The only end piece I have is that one. I'm so dumb. What's this? I could make one of these again if I had a thingy. I need shells.
Hey, what's going on?
What else do you like to
We'll
do
talk to
besides
Pua for a little
surf?
while.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I bet you like to play video games. Online,
I like to play
so
video
you can meet more
games.
people at one time that way.
I surf till it gets too dark. I come home, I eat, I go to bed, I get up, I surf till I gotta start teaching, I help my dad. That's it. That's my life.
Love that for you.
Like you never does
For all the shells,
I get
we
all
just have to
the
wait
kids
for
I'll
them to
ever meet
respawn.
up there on my board.
Think I could rent some snorkeling equipment?
Long as you've got 30 Big Island bucks, you can.
Oops. Guess I'm gonna have to wait.
Need anything else?
That was some argument you and your dad had.
You heard us?
Yes,
I think
obviously.
everyone
You're
within
literally
10
so
square
loud.
miles heard you.
My dad can act like such a loser sometimes.
A loser.
Well, what did your dad do?
Let's talk about something else, okay?
Fine.
Guess I'll get out of your hair.
Have fun.
Thank you, Makoto. Shell. Okay, good. Now we can make some. You've made it! Welcome in, SJ! How are you? Okay, now we can make some more necklaces. I'm excited. Me too. And this is gonna take us, we're gonna have to finish this one next week because there's no way I can finish this in a half an hour. Okay, we can make another one of these. No, we can't. We don't have the end piece. We don't have the pieces for that. Don't have those ones. Okay, so we just have this one to make. And then I think we should probably buy some fish bait next and not more shells. Or I just need to be more careful about what shells I'm getting.
There. Not bad.
Oh, you arrived kind of late, but loving joining tour streams? Of course. Hey, and there's no such thing as late either. Like, there's no such thing as being late. So do not worry about that. Not to you. I'm not selling this to you. I give it to your daughter. I give this to Pua.
Hey, what's going on?
Got another necklace for you.
Let's have a look. Nice job.
Thank you.
Here are your Big Island bucks. Pleasure doing business with you.
Guess I'll get out of your hair.
Sounds good.
I don't have enough money to buy fish bait because the most cheapest one is $6. I just realized I said most cheapest. That's not a good sentence. Okay. He's gonna play. Needs to do that now, though. Maybe try without playthrough guides. Yeah, it's so much fun to play without walkthroughs. I was a walkthrough kid for sure, and I've only really played them without walkthroughs since like last year when I made husband play them with me. You didn't notice? You didn't notice what? And what? Where didn't you? What? What? What didn't you notice? Now I'm concerned. You can't play Zelda Ocarina of Time without a walkthrough. I've never played Zelda. That I can't say that? What can't I say? What? I'm so confused. Wait, oh. Oh, okay. I got you. I got it. I got it. I got it. I'm slow today, you guys. If you can't tell. I don't have this piece, otherwise I could make that. And I can't afford fish bait. You have one brain cell today? I think we all collectively have like one brain cell. Okay, which ones could I realistically make? I don't have that end piece, nor that one. I have one of those, but I can't buy those pieces. I have two of these. I would need to buy this one and this one. I don't think I can afford two of them. Same for this. So I don't have the pieces for the glass one. And then I can't do that one. So I think I have to get the red ones and the blue ones to be able to make anything. Okay, that's all my money, but I should be able to make stuff now. Okay, I should be able to make this now.
That looks right.
We did that. We don't have enough for that. Okay, let's go turn that one in. I think we can buy fish bait with that.
Hey, what's going on?
Got another necklace for you.
Let's have a look. Nice job.
Thank you.
Here are your Big Island bucks.
Okay, let's buy some fish bait.
See you in a bit.
Have fun.
Are you guys trading the brain cell around? Let's go fishing. That is disgusting. No, it takes vaccines. Oh, I need to be watching this. There we go. Your son got up before I didn't. I didn't hear him. I woke up to half our couch being white. It's usually brown. Oh no, SJ! Oh no! I'm totally just staring at stream instead of working. Hey, whatever you gotta do, Makoto. Pancake mix. Hey, at least that's better than like lotion or something. Like liquid. You can vacuum up pancake mix. So at least like it could probably be a lot worse. So you got off pretty good there. But that's still awful. To go back to it, I get that. I get that. Yeah. Baby gate in kiddo's door. I'm just saying that's what we did, and she never did anything like that. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Baby gate. Honestly, I think we'll probably be spending the rest of stream just getting Big Island bucks so we can get scuba equipment.
Yes.
I came in and half went nope to turn back into bed like it didn't happen. Yeah, if you don't look at it, it didn't happen. It's fine. Just go back to bed and it's fine. It'll go away. That's how it works, right?
I got one.
Baby geek will be 6'8" by the time he's doing some baby. Imagine a 6'8" baby. Imagine a giant baby like that, though. You'll have to just get a full door gate. Just jail cell. Problem is his door is a slide open on. Oh, that would make it a little bit more challenging. Until Eugenia's kid will figure out how to open it, but by then I had taught her that kind of thing was not okay. I mean, SJ, depending on like the age and size of your child, you could get like instead of a gate, you could get like a playpen and like just barricade the door. You had a little lock on it, but he slammed it open to break the lock. Oh my goodness. He broke it five times? That's kind of impressive. Really glad you had a girl. I've heard boys are way harder at times. The little boy I babysat was definitely a lot harder than the little girl I babysat for sure. I don't know though, because I don't have kids, so I really can't say for sure. You just got a text from your test this morning? Okay. He's really good at undoing baby locks? That's not great. To have a kid that's good at undoing baby locks. None never worked like they said baby lock. I did. He got into everything. Oh my gosh, you got a little Houdini on you, like over there. He just turned 3. That's quite impressive. A 3-year-old Houdini. Come on. Still very positive. Well, at least you're like confirmed though now, because like you were able to go take a real test. Not like the at-home test isn't real, but at least you were able to like confirm that it wasn't a false positive.
Yes.
Text message says, "Stay home." Like, yeah, sir. Now you get to stay home and hang out with us on stream all day. Nice. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of money. Everyone says it's better to have a smart baby instead of a dumb one, but I don't know. It's a lot. I couldn't say. I don't have children. He's the closest thing I have to a child, but I will say he acts like I treat him like an actual baby. And he often acts like he is one too, with his screaming and yelling all the time. Sometimes I think he is a child, like an actual human child. Who needs kids when you're in chat? Your husband is a child. I take care of 2 kids. Oh no. Thankfully, husband takes care of himself. They also said I will be contacted, which I don't like. Ooh, I hate when people contact me. That's the worst. Geek makes a good point.
Bingo.
Husband is a golden retriever. I love that. My husband isn't like super golden retriever, but he definitely has some golden retriever personality traits.
Hey,
Not you. I keep going to him.
Thanks for
Oh, it's me, the only child. Pua.
Hey, what's going on?
Is it true you'll buy these fish from me?
Let's see. Looking good. There you go. Okay, what else?
ADHD. He has 2 monitors so he can watch anime on the left and legal on the right. Husband also has ADHD, as do I, and he has 3 monitors at use at all times.
I'll check back with you later.
Sounds good.
22. Okay, we're so close. All right, what things can we buy? Okay, if we buy more red ones, we can make another one of these. You think your husband would want 3? Don't have the money or right computer. Husband has 2 monitors. He has one like standard one. He has one vertical one, and then he has a TV. He has a full like 55-inch TV as his 3rd monitor, mounted on his desk, up above. It's insane. Like me on work with 2 monitors unless you on 1 monitor. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a full-on TV, and it's a good TV too. He found he got on a Black Friday sale a few years ago. Like, while he was before we were married and everything, too, he's had it. It's really funny. Oh, I'm gonna go look for more shells before we buy more shells. More beads. Gotta get to the TV recently? Well, if it has no use as a TV, you can use it as a monitor. Hubby wants 3 monitors, but his graphics card can't handle them. Then there's the issue of his desk being too small. Well, see, husband's, the TV is mounted. It's on a mounted arm. So it just mounts on the back of it. As are mine. Both my 2 main monitors are mounted and my vertical one is not mounted. 2 monitors, yeah, 2 monitors is kind of bare minimum when you do any sort of like heavy computer work. Okay. I think I might just go buy one of each. I want some of these glass ones. Buy some sea beans. Not those ones. Not those ones. We don't need those ones. Or should we, well, yeah, that's what I mean by heavy computer work. Like just anything. Anything computer related. I never knew how wonderful it was when it came down to data entry until I got to, yeah, having multiple monitors like changes the game. It's such a makes such a difference. Okay, I could make another one of these. I still don't use cheats like tabbing though. I don't know, it confuses me. I've recently started using tabbing because I play games like this on stream that I cannot make my mouse go out of unless I like tab, close, and move around and everything.
Finished.
So I've recently started doing that when I need to. You just recently learned how nice it is to have two monitors myself, although one of them is my laptop screen. Hey, having one of your laptop, having your laptop screen as one of your monitors is totally fine. Okay, I can do this one if I get more of those red ones. Sea beans. You okay, Lizzie? No, I'm not. I don't know what I'm talking about. Make full screen ones, Windows versions. I'm like, nope. See, but games like this though, if it's a windowed version, it's about this big, and I can't. Like, you can barely see it, and you can't resize it because these games are so old. A laptop screen is good for a second monitor. I've had for a long time. Yeah. Before I had my third monitor at the other apartment, I used my laptop as a third monitor. Like, I fully used it as a third monitor, but it wasn't like attached. I kind of used it for like other stuff. So it wasn't technically a third monitor. I was just using two computers at once. It was nice for like Googling stuff on stream because I wouldn't have I wouldn't have to like tab out of these games. I could just leave it open and like Google things that I needed to or something.
That looks right.
You have one laptop screen, one monitor, so nice. Yeah, that's definitely nice. You have your phone screen. Panda, you barely have a computer that works. I need this, and then I can make one of these thunder clouds. That's true. At least there's a new phone screen. At least you have a new phone. Oh no, it's not a computer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We have 3 of those. I let his phone scream. At work, you have a laptop, a monitor, and a beamer. So what's a beamer? I don't know what that is. Can I make any more of these? I can make that except for this, this part. A beamer for teleportation. Let me go sell what I have.
Hey, what's going on?
Not to you. Oh, I keep trying to go sell.
Catch you later.
A projector. Oh, okay, a projector. Do you call them beamers? Like, to me, a beamer is a car.
Hey, what's going on?
Got some more necklaces for you.
Let's have a look. Nice job. Here are your
Project your desktop to the wall. Yeah, a projector.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Guess I'll get out of your hair.
Let me know when you want to try surfing again.
Oh, I only have 23. I should probably get some more bait. What's this do? It's a lure. For me, a beamer is a Star Trek ship. We're gonna get slightly better bait this time, and we're gonna go catch some fish again. That's what it's called in English. Nah, it's a projector. I mean, some people might call it a beamer, but not that I've ever heard of. Ooh, that's a good fish. Getting some good fish. Fishing in Nancy Drew is so much easier than Stardew or Animal Crossing.
I got one.
Oh, we got the big one. We also use the word handy for cell phones. I thought it was an English word. Nope. Handy's, no, that's not what we call cell phones. That's really funny, Panda. That's very funny, Panda. I think that's hysterical. Handy dandy notebook. Oh my gosh, that would kind of be a great thing to refer to your phone. That's true, they are handy and you hold them in your hand. I'm almost out of water. There's also notes you can write in it. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Bingo.
Bingo. We should be able to buy snorkeling gear once we sell this haul of fish that we have. Ah, yes, the pre-installed app you never use. I use my notes app a lot. I make a lot of lists. I never look at the lists again after I make them, typically, because then I forget about them and make a new list on paper. But I do make a lot of lists.
Bingo.
But writing the podcast, remember it? Nah, not necessarily with my memory. You guys, that person from Facebook hasn't messaged me back about the chair that I want to buy from them. And I'm very upset. Your dreams are really vivid and you love writing, so that's why you lose a lot. Ooh, nice. I personally am not a huge fan of writing, but I always thought I was for a while. And I would I have a lot of scraps of little stories in my notes too from when I was in middle school. Not that. No, it's not a desk chair. It's a chair for my room. It's a chair for my room. Let me show you. You weren't here when I showed the pictures, and Panda and I were swooning over it.
I got one.
You started back in 5th grade. You didn't think, you don't think you'll become an author, but I like it. Hey, writing's a great hobby. Look at this chair. I want this so badly. Look at this. Unknown word, please explain. Author? Or what word, geek? It's a very pretty chair. It is a chair. You have a lot of hobbies. Hobbies are good. I don't have enough hobbies. I have no hobbies. Perhaps, oh yeah, that swooning. Oh, swooning. We were falling in love with it, geek. Obsessing over it. That's kind of what swooning is. Swooning is typically meant in a romantic fashion. Falling head over heels kind of thing. But yes, Makoto, it's that kind of chair. I don't know how to say it correctly, but yes, it is that chair. And I need it. I need it for my bedroom. And because it would be so cute and fit right in the corner, and the sun would hit it, and it'd be all warm and soft, and the cat would love it, and I could just sit there and play my Switch, and maybe I'd start playing Animal Crossing again if I had a nice chair.
Hey, what's going on?
It does look a nice chair. It looks so soft. Drawing, sewing, knitting, writing, and started a few crocheting and embroidery. I just started recently. Nice. I don't have a lot of like crafts that I do anymore. I find crafting to be too expensive, even though I like doing it. I just don't like paying for it. Writing's a great hobby. I wish you did more of my students did. Not a Parmesan chair. It's not a cheese chair.
Okay, what else?
I'll check back with you later.
Have fun.
Can I afford? Oh, I can afford it.
What's going on?
Think I could rent some snorkeling equipment?
Long as you've got 30 Big Island bucks, you can.
Crafting is expensive, but like if I'm not busy, I feel like I'm not using my time correctly. Oh yeah, I have to always be doing something, and it's usually that's why I'm able
Need anything else?
to make so much content. Is because so I make like 2 to 3 YouTube videos a week, plus 2 to 3 TikToks a day, plus I stream 5 days a week, because I can't stop doing things. Papa-san, is that correct, Makoto? We're going snorkeling. And we're gonna collect some shells from underwater. Started video editing and it's a bit harder than expected. Editing is definitely hard and there's definitely like a learning curve to it. I started making the videos because I liked editing, and then after I started making the videos, I was like, do I like editing? So, because like it's tedious, and especially when you're editing yourself, it can be quite challenging. It's an eel.
Whoa.
Ooh!
Eel means business.
You think it's more Parmesan? I don't think it's Parmesan. You hate editing? I think it's okay. Kelly, you've added wooden dollhouse making to your list of crafts. Hey, that's a great skill to have. Let's go make more necklaces. I've never made all the necklaces before, but I want to. Oh, I totally ran right past Pua. Geek, you could let that message through. Pyramid Child is now butt naked from an looking at him. Oh no.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh no.
See you in a bit.
Let me
No,
know
I was
if you wanna
making
try
necklaces,
surfing
not
again.
selling to Pua. Wow, I'm just all over the place. Thank you, Geek. Okay, what can I make? I can make this one. This one. You don't have hobbies? Watching Twitch and hanging out with us is a hobby. Is it not?
Through with that one.
That's another day, but it's okay. Yeah, depending on the context. Depending on the context. It's really, it's just the context of it, Geek. Following on streams is a hobby. Oh, hold on, I missed that. I keep going past it. This one. You have a butt. We do have butts. Everyone has a butt. Unless you don't. Do all of you have butts? I hope you do. Otherwise, I'd be concerned. Oh, he is one. Okay. You have a butt, Makoto? I'm so glad. I'm so glad to hear it. Okay, we have some of those, but we need some more of those. Sea beans! You don't have a butt, Panda? Oh, that's awkward. I'm sorry for your loss. Oh, I don't have enough of those. I need to go find some more of those. You had to sell it so But now you have no need for a bathroom. You want a bath? I'm never gonna let that one down, am I, Panda? Oh my gosh. Chat has officially gone weird. That's okay. That's okay. Life is stressful. The toddlers do make life stressful. When is it not weird? That's true. When is chat not weird to some capacity? You're mildly confused too. That's okay. That's probably for the best. It's probably for the best.
That looks right.
Look at all the pretty necklaces I'm making. So you're trying to cut out small wood pieces. And you're doing great, Makoto. Just feel free to ignore us. Let's go snorkeling again for more shells. Guys, I'm kind of addicted to shell hunting now. And we'll get off soon. I just am making necklaces right now and it's fun. You're not letting me even then so does Panda. Nice day for all. Yeah, and I also just, you know, I always go back and look up what you guys say in chat after I leave. So just so you know. Uncle and I do miss the you don't miss the toddler years at all. Toddlers are stressful. Toddlers are stressful, so that makes sense. You regret nothing. Okay, let's we'll see if we can make any more necklaces and then I'll get off. And then we'll finish. I genuinely thought this was not going to take us 2 whole streams, but it apparently will. Because I get distracted a lot. I have 10 of these shells. So what I'm hearing is post a lot of complaints, so you have to read them later. Yes, exactly. I don't have enough for that. Oh, I don't have enough for that either. How many? Oh, let's go sell what I have right now.
Hey, what's going on?
Got some more necklaces for you.
Let's have a look. Nice job.
Compliments, not complaints.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I totally read that as complaints.
Guess I'll get out of your hair.
Sounds good.
I need to leave. I need to leave. I need to go. Let me exit my game. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for making me laugh. Thank you for making me laugh today. Why did husband DM me? Oh, husband DM me a little while ago saying his TV is 43 inches, not 55. Our TV is out in the living room is 55. Jack Ledwood loves you. Okay, let me open Twitch. Blue Crash 92, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing? So to sum up, bathrooms are a thing in Switzerland. Fish have teeth and husband has a big TV. Move to, but we'll wait until you're gone to tell you. I appreciate you waiting till after to tell me. Nightbot is so aggressive. Oh yeah, we love an aggressive Nightbot. Let's see if anyone else is playing Nancy Drew. Nancy Drew. Okay, so there's someone playing Shadow of the Water's Edge. And so thank you so much for hanging out, Nurse Banshee. There's also someone playing Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. Thanks for streaming, it was fun. Also glad I got some human interaction. Okay, let's see. What's the vibes over here? I don't know if I like the vibes over here. Let's go back to the other one. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, so do you guys want to go see Ghost of Thor or Shadow Water's Edge or Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake? They're working hard on some Sudokus at Shadow Water's Edge, and it looks like they might have just started for Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. Which would you prefer? Also, yeah, go ahead and grab that. If you're a sub, you can grab the sub raid. It will show up normally with the emotes. Nightbot isn't subbed. Yeah, so Ghost Dogs Moon Lake just started. You don't know what that means. So Ghost Dogs Moon Lake is the game with all the puppies that we finished. We played a little while ago. It's like game 10 or something. Game 7. We've played it. It's the one with the puppies. In Pennsylvania. And the other one we have not played yet. It's much later on. So which one do you guys would like to go see? It's a pretty shirt. Thank you. I love this shirt. I love this shirt. It's one of my favorites. I got it from, I think, Savers, a thrift store. Which one? What? Which game? Okay, so Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake or Shadow at the Water's Edge. Spooky or puppies? Spooky or puppies? You're not help. You can't make decisions today. That is okay. That's okay. Puppies? Okay, we'll go get puppies. We'll go see we'll go to puppies. Especially since we played that one already, so it's not going to be spoiling for anyone. All right, we're going to raid. Okay, their name is Long Furby. So make sure to grab that raid message. I need to get it again. Let me grab that. Grab that message. Ah! I bumped the wrong button. And let's get the regular raid message up again as well, just in case you missed it. Go ahead and grab the raid message. We are gonna send Long Furby some love. If any of you are new here and you want to join the Discord, do command Discord. It'll pop up in chat. You're welcome to join us. I post stream schedule, announcements, and a lot of pictures of my cat there. So if you want to see pictures of Kimball all day long, go join the Discord. Also, if you want to check out any of my, it's muted. You can't hear it, but I did. Also, if you want to follow any of my social medias, you can do Command Social. They'll pop up. They're also linked down below. I also have a YouTube channel if you want to see a lot of Sims content 2 to 3 times a week on there, if you want to give that a follow. And I post TikToks 2 to 3 times a day of Sims content if you want to check those out as well. I love hanging out with you guys, so thank you for hanging out with me and letting me show you some of my favorite games. I really do love you. Go send Long Furby all the love, and I will see you on Monday. And I think we're playing Short Lifespan Legacy, so we're gonna kill fish. So be ready. All right, bye.